Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another kitty cat live stream. So today we are going to be watching together the Disney's Magic Kingdom's Facebook live stream, which is literally like right now. Yeah, I wanted to be on a little bit earlier, but yeah, life got in the way of that, but that's totally fine. I'm just working on some stream sort of setup stuff for tonight, which is going to be amazing on Twitch because I am going to be dressing up every single day of October on Twitch. So that is going to be really fun. It's going to be absolutely spooktacular, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Now, the Disney's Magic Kingdom's Facebook live stream is starting. As you guys can see, there are some questions here. You guys can obviously head over on Facebook either during the stream or after, and you guys can put in your answers for a chance to win one of DMK's sweepstake rewards. So I think that's awesome, but you don't have to do it obviously during the stream. People will get a chance if they weren't able to watch it on Facebook or anything like that. I kind of like to offer it on YouTube because, well, naturally, you know, not everybody has Facebook or enjoys using it or whatever the reason is. So I figured it was going to be a fantastic way for me to share it with you guys here on YouTube and then talk about everything that is going to be talked about, and we'll kind of we'll see what we think. We'll give our 2 cents about it. You guys also may have noticed there is a new playing treat. My bot hasn't woken up yet, unfortunately. He's kind of being a sleepyhead. I've been trying to get him awake for like the last 20 minutes, and he just won't wake up. But if I can put it in there for now. But anyways, you will be able to see all of my commands and stuff like that, hopefully in a few minutes when the bot wakes up. You guys can keep trying different ones if you guys are familiar with them, like rules and pizza, dupe, Instagram, YouTube, just playing Twitch, like whatever you guys want. Treat is the newest one. Treats is the newest. Treats, whatever. Both are actually kind of available, but you can pling that and find out how you can make me eat some chocolate. So I have chocolate, lots of it, and yeah, we'll see if I managed to get to eat any today. Yeah, so it's gonna be good times. But I think you know, I'm getting hungry. I wouldn't mind having, you know, Reese's peanut butter cup or an Arrow or some Smarties. I've got, I think, Henry's in here, maybe somewhere, Kit Kat. So I got lots of different chocolates, and yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to eat some of these. I'm gonna offer this like every live stream that I do on Twitch and on YouTube for the entire month. So I've got lots of chocolate. This is not all I have. I have extra just in case you guys go crazy on me. But yeah, anyways, it's gonna be lots of fun. You guys may have seen now in the back, I've decorated. I kind of went for like a spooky graveyard sort of wedding going on in the back. I will do like a close-up at some point. But yeah, anyways, you guys get the idea. I'm done now. I'm done. So yeah, anyways, it's very cool. I mean, I think I wanted something else like right there, but again, I'm not overly worried about it. I can always kind of adjust little things like that throughout the month. But yeah, very excited to be here with you guys again. I'm gonna do some shout outs for those of you that were here early, and then we're gonna listen to the actual stream when it starts here, because right now it's just music and questions, so it's like, yeah, that's all it is. But yeah, you guys can share your answers obviously in chat. So special thank you for being here to Horatio, Roger, Jade, Hichu, Cheryl, Trisha, Jessica, Abby, Jedi, Amanda, let's see, X, Paris, Matthew, Callum, Becky, John, Liam, and so many more of you guys. I'll try and grab some more as we go along here. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Is my bot still not here? I got the one working in the background. I see him doing his work, but I have not managed catch the other one in action yet. Maybe I need to like refresh it again. But anyway, he'll hopefully wake up. Streamlabs will be here. at some point. I know, I can't wait for more Land 2. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I am so excited. So the live stream is starting in like 10 seconds. Wow, their chat is moving so fast right now with answers. It is crazy. It's like insane. I can't even keep up with that. Too much, too much. Okay, here it is, guys. Woo!
Technical glitch there. How are you doing? Ghastly greetings to you all, and welcome to the Disney Magic Kingdom's live stream. My name is Natalie. I am your game community manager, and today we will be diving deep into an update filled with shocking and ghoulish fun.
Can you guys hear it okay?
Welcome to everybody that is joining us live here on Facebook on Friday, October 2nd. It is great to see you all. I know many of you are going to be noticing that we had that little hint of shocking and ghoulish fun in our previous live stream. We've had a lot of fun seeing what your guesses are with regards to who's going to be joining our kingdom in this spooktacular Halloween update. Come on, guys. It's October. It's spooky season. It's here, and it's never too early to plan for Halloween, that's for sure. I know many of you have enjoyed our beautiful pumpkin teasers, but before we do our final reveal, we do want to remind you to go big or gourd home. Haha, that is a pumpkin pun. With our Fantastic Sweepstakes. We will be awarding 5 lucky winners here today with some The Nightmare Before Christmas legendary chests. So be sure to leave your answers to our trivia in the comments if you're joining us here live on Facebook. We'll be drawing 5 more winners on Monday, so don't worry if you didn't get a chance to catch us live. You have all weekend to get your answers in for a chance to win. I can feel it in my bones. Some of you are going to get lucky. Now, I do know that everyone's waiting for the next surprise, so without further ado, let's find out who's going to be joining the kingdom in our next update in a special Shriek Peek. I think you're all in for a real treat here.
Sorry, I have to mute this part just because it's copyright, so I need to make sure I mute that. But is the sound better for Natalie? Like, shit, that's literally as loud as it goes now. I've, like, jacked her all the way up, so. Oh, my gosh! Oh, the animation looks so good. Oh my God, that's so creepy, but I love it. I love it.
And there you have it. It is time to trick or treat with Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Join Halloween's finest trick-or-treaters, Lock, Shock, and Barrel, in a time-limited event so amazing and so spooky that it'll leave your skin crawling for more. You will be able to download the update on Tuesday, October 6th. Which is going to be very, very soon. As always, some platforms may not receive the update at the exact same time, but rest assured that all of you will be able to take part in all of our time-limited events at the exact same time. I see some people asking if this is my real hair color. Yes, the blue is gone. Went for a more spooky theme to channel my inner shock. I see a lot of love for the trailer as well. Those cinematics are incredible. Love those camera angles. Love everything about that trailer. But I know, guys, I know. You guys are just dying to see the new content and the new update, so I'll dive right into it. All right, you guys ready? And here we go. So first up, we have a brand new attraction. And this brand new attraction is going to really leave your visitors' heads spinning. Haha. It is Oogie Boogie Spin. We'll get a nice little closer look right here. I love the details on this. It's really inspired by Oogie Boogie's lair. It's amazing. It's so fast and so fun. I really wish that I could just go on this in real life. And you'll also see beside it, we have a brand new concession here. This new concession is called the Haunted Mansion Ears Headband Stand. And rest assured, it just gives me the wall-to-wall creeps. So this amazing and really awesome concession will be available in a number of ways. So you're going to be able to get it through leaderboard rewards as well as sapphire chests, which I'll get into shortly, and through our sweepstakes. We will have a sweepstakes happening on October 5th. So you're going to be able to earn the concession stand before anyone else. So be sure to stay tuned to our socials on Facebook. We will have the sweepstakes happening on October 5th. I see some of you saying that you have those ears. I was looking for one so hard, but apparently they didn't ship over here to Canada, so I was heartbroken. But I am very jealous of those of you that actually have this concession in real life. It's stunning. For, I believe, Katie Padilla, who is an anniversary follower. She's asking for a shout out for her parents, Gary and Kathy. Happy Halloween, guys. Glad to see you enjoying all these spectacular fun. So yes, definitely a lot of fun. I see you guys getting really excited over the new content here. But of course, this isn't all we've got. We've also got the characters. So I'm going to show you right now. We have, of course, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Hooray! So I'm just going to get out of the picture here so you guys can see them fully. I know that you guys saw these three as a hint in the previous live stream. I left a nightmare mask stand in the corner when I was showing off the Wreck-It Ralph concessions. Some of you managed to spot it, which I'm frightfully delighted at that. But let's go ahead and welcome Locke first. So here we go. He looks devilishly good, that's for sure. Locke is going to be available in a bundle or for gems. He is going to be this update's premium character. So the option to get him for in that bundle or for gems is going to disappear after the Cascading Critters event. This is going to be the main way that you're going to be able to get some of these characters and the main event for this very specific update. And then, of course, we have Shock and Barrel, so let's go ahead and welcome those two. So let's do Shock first. I'm definitely channeling my inner Shock today. I know for many of you, getting these three was wishful thinking for a long time, but we definitely scared up a real good cauldron of treats for you here, that's for sure. And finally, let us welcome Barrel. I think his animation is just barrels of fun. It is so suited to his character. Love it, love it, love it. There we go. There is Brian Dupont. Congratulations for 1 year of playing the game. That is amazing. I see Cody Trahan, I'm going to butcher your name, Guai. This update's being released on your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Kelsey EA is loving all the puns. I put a lot of work into those, so I'm glad. And also, finally, Sora Quinn shouting out your mom. Her birthday is happening on Monday, and she's turning 50. That is an incredible milestone, so congratulations. All right, so something that I also want to mention is I definitely want you guys to carve out some time to take in the Halloween decor. I know the other year I was carving my own jack-o'-lantern to look like Jack Skellington, and it was really tough because I made it with the face where it was like spooky, and I was carving out the teeth and everything, and then I accidentally chopped off one of the teeth because I'm not very good at carving jack-o'-lanterns apparently, and I asked around to see how do you reattach it? And you know what they recommended to me? A pumpkin patch. Haha, got you there. But yes, so the Halloween decorations are back. We have a bunch of lollipops. We have some tombstones here. We have a bunch of pumpkins over here on Main Street with some spider webs and some bats. I really love the welcome animations on the background of the castle with all these spooky decorations. So it's going to be really, really awesome to say that. Kaylee C. Greipel, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Happy early birthday to, I believe, it's your girls and Paisley. Their birthdays are at the end of October, so they are in for a spooky good time, I'm sure. So yes, the Cascading Critters event is happening later on in the update. So let me tell you right now, actually when it's going to be happening. So the Cascading Critters event will be happening on October 23rd to November 1st. So I will go into details about how to take part in the Cascading Critters event, a small little tutorial about that as well. But before we get into further details about the Cascading Critters event, I do want to bring back and say that we do have a very special character coming back to the kingdom, and I know many of you have been asking for her for a long, long time. I'm just scrolling down here. Many of you are going to be very excited to see that, yes, the bride is back. I gotta say, it was love at first fright. For her, with me, love at first fright. So yes, as with last year, this is a very exclusive, very rare character. There's going to be a few more opportunities to get her this year. So she will be in Sapphire chests again, which will also contain the Disney villains, just like last year. But those Sapphire chests are going to be available as milestone rewards, in the chest shop, as leaderboard rewards. So there's a bunch of opportunities for you guys to be able to get those Sapphire chests. And what's also really, really cool is that it's a great opportunity for you guys to get Hades as well. So we had update 41 with Hercules happening, a little bit earlier on in the year, and we haven't had Hercules legendary chests come out yet. So if you haven't got a chance to get Hades, this is your really great chance to get Hades before we get Hercules legendary chests. So these Sapphire chests are going to be available through October 8th to 12th, and then every single weekend through until the end of October. So you guys have plenty of time. Fingers crossed for all of you. I know it took me a few times, but rest assured, as mentioned, she is very, very exclusive, very time limited. I love the fact that we have a Disney Parks character in the game, but yes, be sure to get her before she gets you. So, now, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual Cascading Critters event itself. So what is a Cascading Critters event? So you'll see down here, it'll say Welcome Shock. I'm going to hit on the how to play to show you guys exactly how it's going to be, and I'm going to get out of the way over here. I see a lot of you getting really, really excited. I believe Jennifer Langford Macias. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing people's last names, but Zoe's 13th birthday is on October 7th. Happy birthday to you. And also we have hold on. We also have another birthday coming up on October 6th for Caden. So happy birthday to you. We have a couple of people asking what villains are going to be in the Sapphire chest. So let me just hop back here so I can let you know. It will be the Disney villains. So if you haven't had a chance to get the Disney villains before, this chest is going to contain all of them. And then what's really exciting is that there's also going to be the Haunted Mansion ears headband stand in that chest as well. So that's another opportunity for you guys to get that concession. And yes, I see another question asking if Locke is going to be premium. Yes, he will be premium. He is our premium character for this update. So just so you know, that's really exciting. I'm just excited to have these three pranksters. I've been watching this movie since I was, again, a wee little one. I rewatch it every year. Seeing them in the kingdom and in this game is just amazing. All right, let's hop back to the Cascading Critters event. So the Cascading Critters event has 3 different events happening at the same time. Here we've got the spooky spiders, the spooky trees, and we also have the shadow monsters. So making progress in one event is going to help you progress with the others. So once you clear the tappers from one event, it will help you to clear the next tappers, which are the spooky trees, and then clear the next tappers, which are the shadow monsters. So you'll see here, the main grand prize is going to be Shock, which is really amazing. And I'm actually going to hop back into the game right here. So the first tapper is going to be the Spooky Spiders. So you'll see that there's 3 different tabs. You have objectives, milestones, and the leaderboard. So for the objectives, you'll see exactly what you need to do. When you tap on milestones, you'll see exactly how many milestones you need to complete in order to get every single reward. For here, the very final reward is Barrel. which is super awesome. I see some people asking, what point in the game do you need to be to play this update? You will, I believe it's the same requirement as with our regular time-limited events, so you'll need to be past the tutorial and have the Pirate Mickey costume. It's not too far in the game, don't worry. So if you're brand new to the game, you will be able to still take in all the fun of this event. I do want to remind you that this game is definitely not a sprint. It is a marathon. It's meant to be relaxing, and there's really no such thing as being behind, I feel. Everyone's at a different point of the game, whether you started 4 days ago or 4 years ago. So, enjoy the process and don't stress if you miss out on something. You'll probably be able to get it at some point later on in the future. Next up, we also have the leaderboards tab here, which you'll see I have on my demo build a fake guy named Odin here. So you'll see that there's also the different ranks and what kind of rewards you get with every single rank. So if you go back to the spooky trees here, you'll see that this one, because it's a different type of tapper, you'll have requirements in order to send out characters for this specific tapper. So this is the very same event that we had, or rather a very similar event that we had to the Pocahontas update that we had for early access to Pocahontas and her comfy costumes. So if you were around since then, you will be able to see this event and kind of figure out exactly what to do. I do definitely recommend that you keep out Locke, Sarge, and Jessie, as you can see here, but I also recommend that you keep out Bo Peep, Rex, Goofy, and Pluto, as well as the Toy Soldiers parachute attraction for this specific tapper event. That's going to really help you out here for this. I also see some questions about whether there's going to be costumes in this update. I will get into that in a second. When we have our third tapper event here, which is the Shadow Monsters, you'll also be able to see that there is Beryl, Ham, and Buzz that are helping out, but also highly recommend you leave out your Nightmare Before Christmas characters, as well as Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Daisy in their Halloween costumes. So I'm very happy to announce that the Mickey Mouse Halloween and Goofy Halloween costumes will be unlocked permanently, just like the other Halloween costumes for this update. So if you missed out on those time-limited costumes, they are going to be available with this update. I'm super excited. I definitely recommend that you try to get those costumes before this event happens. It is going to be a huge help. They're not too hard to get. You just gotta make sure that you put in the time to get it. So definitely keep a lookout for that. And also keep out your Nightmare Before Christmas attractions, because they will be helping out a lot as well. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this little brief overview of how this works. I hope you have a very scary good time with this Cascading Critters event. Now, I also want to recommend that you keep out the characters from Alice in Wonderland, as well as Monsters, Inc. and Mickey and Goofy, especially the Mad Hatter and Alice in terms of the Alice in Wonderland characters, because we will be having another Tapper event on October 8th for the Wacky Lunch Chest Tapper event. The last time we had the Wacky Lunch Chests was in 2017, I believe, so it's been quite a while. So enjoy all the scary good times and scary good fun on October 8th. There's going to be a chance to win the Haunted Mansion Ears headband stand as one of the leaderboard rewards there. But as mentioned, don't worry, there is an opportunity for you to basically get that specific concession in a variety of ways. So I know this was a lot of info for you guys to take in. All of this and more will be on Monday's Pumpkin Patch Notes, which will be hosted on Disney-Magic-Kingdoms.com on our official website. You'll find the link to that on our Facebook page as well. That's a great opportunity for you to be able to sign up for our behind-the-scenes newsletter, which contains amazing concept art from the team. And the one for Update 44, so this specific update, will be going out tomorrow. So be sure to sign up when you can. I see a couple of players asking if they're going to be able to play this event if they're in different regions like Japan, and yes, they will be able to play the Cascading Critters event during this update in Japan as well. So now I see all of you asking, oh my goodness, where's the new land? We heard whispers of new land. Land is coming. Land ho! So I definitely want to tell you that we have a wicked new feature that's actually allowing us to release this land. So I'm going to hop back into the game here. I know you guys need it so badly. I need it badly. Everyone needs it badly. But basically what's allowing us to do this is this brand new feature, and I'm going to hop into visiting home here. Some of you are going to be able to spy a difference here, and that's definitely going to be the /75. So this new feature is called the character kingdom limit. So this is actually going to limit your kingdom to have 75 characters at a time. The rest of them will be visiting home. So as we get more and more characters, this is going to really help you focus on the characters that can earn event currency, tokens, and reduce the amount of time that you spend sending out characters. I know before the visiting home feature was implemented, it took me like half an hour to send out all like 200 characters at once. So it was crazy. But we will be giving you a heads up regarding which characters will be important to events in the future to help you better prepare for this. Now, aside from this, we also did this to really help improve with our optimizations of the game. So this is going to help prevent further crashes, lag. If you're having performance problems with your game, this is going to help immensely. So many of you asked why we weren't able to release more land in the past, and the fact of the matter is that not every device is able to handle all of the characters and attractions being out all at once. So with all that happening, it becomes difficult for some older phones or some phones with lower RAM to process all of this. So we really want to be fair to all of our players and try to have the same experience across all of our devices and platforms as possible, while also giving you the land that you've been asking for so long. So I know that some of you are going to be a little bit shocked here, but with that being said, we are releasing not one, but 2 plots of land. And what's even more exciting is that there's more to come before the end of the year. So this feature has helped us immensely in order to optimize the game. So don't rest assured that it's not actually going to break your game or anything. But if you send your characters home, the thing is that you won't be able to send your if you're over the limit of 75, you won't be able to start new activities with those characters until you're back at 75. So you will be able to still welcome new characters if you're at the limit, or open legendary chests, and things will work as normal, but you will have to go to the 75 limit. And that's it. So once you get to that 75 limit, you won't be able to increase it unless you welcome a new character. So I know it's going to take some time to adjust. I do know for me, it took me about 15 minutes to actually sort through and see what characters I'm going to send home and which characters I'm going to keep out in the kingdom. This is one of the reasons why we're going to be trying to increase communications with regards to what characters are going to be helping with events, so you can better prepare as best as you can. So I heavily encourage you guys to check out the patch notes to see all of the frightfully fun characters that are going to be helping out with the events for this specific update. And rest assured, once you've already gotten to the 75 limit, you're not going to have to do it again and again. But as I mentioned, another thing that gets me really excited about these 2 new plots of land and the fact that more land is coming is that because of this character kingdom limit, not only do we get more land, but you get to kind of decorate your kingdom again in really fun ways. So for me, I love the Haunted Mansion, so I want to be able to kind of put it on display and use the Headless Horseman statue as a decoration there. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait for this to keep happening and for more land to be expanded. So aside from that, I see some of you asking if magic rewards are going to be increased. We are going to be looking at revisiting the visiting home rewards as well. So please feel free to give us all of your feedback, all of your suggestions. Nothing's set in stone when it comes to things like this. So we are happy to take into account any suggestions you have, whatever you think would be better. We're going to be reading your comments constantly and improving this feature as much as you can. So of course, don't panic. We always do read your comments. We can't get everything in immediately, but we are constantly working at it. So thank you so much for all of your patience over the last few months, over the last few years even. And before we continue, I do want to just give a couple of visiting home tips if you guys are curious. So I do know that some of you are saying 75 is crazy, But actually, 75 is like the sweet spot I found for what I need for events. So when you're playing events, you're not going to need more than 75 usually, like not usually, but at all. So, oops, my bad. There we go. Cheats menu open there. Tapping on things I shouldn't be pressing on and clicking buttons I shouldn't be pressing on. My bad. There's not going to be any limit on attractions, mind you. This is only a character limit. So as mentioned, rewards are going to be reworked. We are going to have be looking at when we can do this, what we're going to adjust it for. I see some people laughing. I have a phone here on my lap, which is why the game is being shown. So aside from that, if you've never done a visiting home anything before, I'm going to give you a couple of tips here. So it's best to keep out your characters that are related to time-limited events that generate event currency, drop the necessary tokens, and then send home anyone that isn't helping. So that really helps you focus in on the event and then not send characters on conflicting tasks, or rather with token conflicts. I've had that happen to me so many times before the visiting home feature, so it's very, very helpful. We are also going to see what we can do about improving the visiting home feature in the future. So again, please feel free to definitely let us know what you think. We can definitely you can definitely still welcome new characters even at if you're at the 75 limit, as I've mentioned. So yes, so we're it's mostly going to affect you when you first start your game, when you start the update, to be perfectly honest. And then afterwards, you're probably like, it's one of those things that's going to be like in the back of your mind, like, oh, okay, there's 75 characters. So it's not too bad. And then in terms of visiting home, in those periods where there are no time-limited events or there's updates really focused around permanent kingdom quest content, like the storyline content, you should keep out characters that you're focused on leveling up at the time or that can help you level up those characters for sure. So characters that are visiting home will still generate magic, so it also saves you some time from sending them all out on tasks. But again, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, so, take it easy. We're trying to cater to all of our players, whether you started on day one or you started literally just yesterday. So we'll do what we can. Alrighty. So next up, I have a couple more things to mention here. So one more final reminder that we are going to be dropping support for devices that have less than 1 GB of RAM that are on Android. So this is not iOS devices, this isn't Windows devices, this is just Android devices that have less than 1 GB of RAM. We've mentioned this before, and there have been welcome screens that came out. If you have any concerns about whether your device is affected, I highly recommend that you do a quick search engine search with regards to how much RAM you have. And if you need help moving your save onto another supported device, definitely contact our customer care to make sure that your progress isn't lost. Next up, I do want to make a small reminder that if you have a ticket open with our customer care agents, it's best to just stick to one ticket per issue. That will help keep things flowing and moving quickly and getting responses in a timely manner for everyone. Next up, for legendary chests, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas and Alice in Wonderland parade floats being pulled out of legendary chests and into the parade tent permanently, which is super great. We've done this with other updates before. I'm very happy to see the Nightmare Before Christmas one in there. I'm super excited. Zero's rarity in the Nightmare Before Christmas chest is also going to be changed from legendary to common. So it's going to be a really, really great opportunity for you guys to get Zero if you haven't gotten him already. And we also have some balancing changes coming, but it's nothing dramatic and it's nothing drastic. Just a couple of changes here and there. So be sure to check out those patch notes on Monday. For the most part, they're very, very good changes. So don't worry. I see some people saying that they love the lipstick color. Yes, definitely tried to channel in my inner Lock, Shock, and Barrel with the blue. All right, next up, we also have concession and decoration chests. So Frozen and Wreck-It Ralph decorations and concessions have been removed from those chests, and we're putting in all of these spooky goodness. So the Nightmare Before Christmas ones, the Alice in Wonderland ones, and things like the Headless Horseman statue or the Pumpkin Demitasse stand and the Pumpkin Pie stand. Those are going to be going back in. So again, be sure to check out the patch notes, the pumpkin patch notes, to look at that. I see a few of you asking about RAM on Android devices again. This is only affecting players that have less than 1 GB of RAM on their Android device. If you do not have that, or if you have more than, if you even have, 2 GB of RAM, you're good. Don't worry, don't panic. You will have received a welcome screen if you are likely to be affected. So that's, if you haven't seen a welcome screen, you're probably good. Next up, there's also one more quick change here. For iOS users, there's going to be an opt-in to view ads now. So when you start up your game, you're going to see a new screen that's going to ask you to hit, I believe it's accept. So some of those players on iOS are going to need to opt in to view ads as of update 44. If you accidentally hit decline, do not worry. You can go back to your settings and hit opt-in, or vice versa. If you accidentally hit yes, but you want to say no, you can go back into the settings and change it. So it's not anything too drastic, but just wanted to give you a heads up in case you're wondering, what is this screen? Alrighty, and finally, I just wanted to make a note that we do read your suggestions all the time, Kingdomers. We love reading your suggestions and your comments and how you think we can improve events and everything like that, but sometimes it's very difficult to get fixes in during our events, especially if there's a risk of things going wrong for everyone in the game, or it's difficult for us to get things in immediately. So please be patient with us. I know we ask you to be patient all the time, and you guys are amazing and very understanding. We do take all of your feedback very seriously, whether it's side quest requirements in tower challenges or difficulty, etc., etc. So we put in a lot of time to try and make sure that the game is fun and enjoyable to all of our players. So keep sending in those suggestions, and we'll keep working really, really hard to implement what we can. There are some questions about the character limit. As mentioned, we are going to be working on improving the feature as best as we can. So we'll do what we can when we can. I see some players asking here about some suggestions to put in the game. Rest assured, we do read all your suggestions as well. The plan for 2020 is very exciting, and also for the end of the year, so stay tuned to any teasers to come. I see a lot of love for the new land. I'm really excited about the new land. I can't wait to decorate. I have almost every attraction, and I think I only have 3 left in storage when I have those 2 new plots of land. So that's amazing to hear. Really, really excited to be able to get back to decorating my kingdom in a really cool way. I see so we're going to be answering player questions right now, as we're doing right now. I'm trying to see, scrolling up here. Some people want an update 45 hint. We'll do hints when we can and the teasers when we can. Stay tuned. I see some players mentioning that they only keep out about 30 characters at a time, and 75 is still a lot, and that's going to be very manageable. Smoky Topaz, I completely agree. As mentioned, I usually keep out around maybe 40 characters at a time, and I find that that's really the sweet spot for me. I see some more calls to enchant more attractions. We'll definitely be looking at that in the future as well. And we also see I see a lot of players getting really excited about land again. And some calls to have some fixes for the visiting home screen with regards to sorting. Rest assured, we are looking to see when and where we can implement this. So stay tuned. We'll have any new information coming in any of our new live streams, as well as any of our patch notes and further info. So, what inspires Natalie to dress up for each live stream? I take heavy inspiration from whatever movie or IP we're bringing into the game. I actually always watch the movie right before the live stream, and then a couple weeks before as well, just so that I can prepare and get excited. So thank you for asking that, Dalton. I see more players asking about magic rewards for characters in storage. And again, we are going to be working on this as best as we can. Just please be patient. We're going to be looking at all of your feedbacks and suggestions. I do see some players still asking about where the plot of land was for update 43. And that plot of land is right over here. I'm just going to hop into the game really quick. It's this plot right here next to Expedition Everest. So this is the plot of land that was unlocked for update 43. So if you haven't unlocked that yet, or if you're working on unlocking that yet, this is exactly where it is. Next up, trying to see if there's any other questions that I'm missing here, because I want to make sure that you're all on the same page with everything and there's no confusion. But again, we are going to have patch notes posted on Monday with all of this information, and also all of the characters and attractions you need for all of the time-limited events, so you know who to prepare and who to, put in storage or rather send home or to your kingdom. Alrighty, I think it is time for our trivia answers and word selection. I'm seeing some of the same questions happening, so don't worry. Rest assured, you can always go back and rewatch the live stream as well. Let's go into our questions for update 44. Alrighty, so first question is, what is Jack Skellington's dog's name, or rather his pet's name? It's not really clear what it is. It's a pet. And that is C, 0. That's the correct answer. For number 2, we have, what shape is the door to Christmas Town? And the answer to that is B, a tree. It rhymes. How frightfully fun. Next up, we also have, when did the Haunted Mansion first open in Disneyland? And the answer is A, 1969. It's been quite a while now. And then next up, we have, what shape is Jack Skellington's bow tie? That is A, bat. And finally, what is the name of the bride in Disneyland's Haunted Mansion? And it is, of course, A, Constance. So, with that being said, I do want to congratulate our live stream trivia winners. And the winners are, drum roll please, Marvin Toons, Carrie Foy, Amber Schaefer, Rebecca Paget Hudson, and Curtis Lim. Congratulations to all 5 of you Kingdomers. You will receive a message on Facebook Messenger, so be sure to check your spam if you don't see a message. That you will likely be messaged anywhere between now and Monday. So look out for a message from me. Get excited about those Nightmare Before Christmas chests. And if you didn't win this time, don't worry. You have all weekend to get your answers in on our Facebook live stream. If you're joining us from Instagram or from YouTube or anywhere else, definitely head to our Facebook to put your answers in the comments. So congratulations to the winners. Really, really exciting. And finally, I think we've hit a dead end in terms of our live stream. So just a quick reminder, we do have the update coming on Tuesday, October 6th. Lock, Shock, and Barrel are going to be coming in a seriously spooky Cascading Critters event, which will take place on October 23rd to November 1st. I'm going to put this information right above me as well. We have a brand new attraction called Oogie Boogie Spin and a Haunted Mansion Ears Headband Stand. The bride is also going to make a thrilling and chilling comeback as well, which I'm super excited about. And we really hope that you have a skeleton of fun with this event and this update. So next up, we also have some news about Update 45. So our next update is actually going to be a mini event, which is very similar to Frozen 2's event. It's very similar to the format that we had way back in Update 35. So if you don't know what that kind of event looks like, I'd highly recommend you to check out some of the player-created sources to see what was there. So stay tuned to our socials for more teasers to come as we pave the way for that update. It's really exciting. I can't wait for you guys to see what we've cooked up and what we've been working on. It's super great. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you have a magical day, and just remember, There's only 29 days left until the next Halloween. Channeling my inner mayor there. Love him. Love him. See you, everyone, and thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.
Okay, my turn. Oh, poor you guys. Now you're stuck with me. Okay, so there's so much to recap. Oogie's gonna help me. Oh, goshes. Really? We're getting all kinds of fun on Facebook. Goshes. Goshes. You don't even look up politics, and all of a sudden there's politics. It's like, really? Really? Okay. Forgetting about that. Okay, so let's kind of recap a few things here. Some of it was a little confusing to me, but I think we'll all be able to clear that up together. I still have my treats, guys, so if you guys want me to eat one of the treats inside of my little trick-or-treat kitty bag, yeah, we have until the end of the stream to actually eat some of those. Gosh, I'm going to have to start showing up full to my streams and not hungry, so I don't actually want things. Okay, so the first thing, I guess, is the update is coming on October the 6th. So that is this Tuesday. Okay, this Tuesday. So we're all going to be ready for that. I will go live when I get the update. That could be at 11 in the morning on Tuesday. It could be 2 p.m. on Tuesday. So I have no idea. I will schedule my live stream when I get the update. It is possible, though, that I will not get it until like Wednesday the 7th. But I usually do get the updates like on the first day. There's only been like one or two times where I haven't. So that'll be good. Yeah, I'll try and address as many questions as I can from the actual stream. If you guys like have any, I'll try and do my best here with that. So yeah, so October the 6th, put it in your phones or whatever devices, write it on a sticky note and put it on your wall. October the 6th, that's when you guys can go to your app store. Make sure you refresh it every time you're checking. And yeah, you'll be able to see if the new update shows up. Now, I guess the 23rd is when things are going to get like really exciting. But I didn't quite get all of the dates for all the different stuff that was happening. I don't know. I think I was just so distracted with a lot of the animations. I did get that we had something on the 8th to the 12th, I believe. Was that for the bride? Do we remember? I wasn't quite sure what that was about. We are getting the 3 new characters, though, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Now, it looks like Lock is going to be the premium character for this update. Barrel is going to be the Spooky Spiders reward once you tap 80 of them. And then the Cascading Critters one is with Barrel. So Barrel will be useful for that. So that'll, I guess, will be after that Spooky Spiders one. And then Shock is going to be the grand prize for that, which was the Spooky Trees. So again, there's going to be 3 different leaderboards going on, as I said. There's the Spooky Spiders, the Spooky Trees, and then like the ghosts or whatever, the shadows that are going to be in the kingdom. So it's going to be kind of crazy. We are going to be able to get the characters different ways in that. The bride is going to be back appearing in the sapphire chests again. It does sound like they are going to be for gems, but they are going to be appearing obviously throughout the month in different ways. They're also going to be milestone rewards, so that is going to be really awesome. It doesn't look like there's anything in our actual calendar, though, that gives us one of those chests. So I'm not quite sure how that whole thing's going to work, but there are going to be many ways for us to be able to get her. Now, also, it did sound like the new little mini headband or whatever is going to be for Halloween is going to be coming out there as well. So it is going to be a little bit tricky, I think, to get a hold of, all of this stuff, especially if you're missing some of the villains from previous collections. So if you're missing Ursula, if you're missing Hades, if you're missing Dr. Facilier, Oogie Boogie, all of them, including the bride, are all going to be in that special chest. So I don't know. I'm wondering if the headband is going to be like a special chance reward. I don't think she quite said that, but I'm wondering if that is kind of why they kind of put that in there so that we would be kind of tempted to get it. So I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of like Splash Mountain. It's going to be a lot of attempts to try and get something. And it's going to be crazy. Thank you, Jade. I like my outfit too. I am having a great day, especially because we are getting land. I think, the characters and stuff like that's huge. The land is huge. I know we still have the one thing to talk about as well that is going to affect our kingdom. I might go on a bit of a rant with this, so I'm going to just save it a few minutes. But yeah, anyways, the 2 new plots of land that we are getting in this coming update is this one right here. Okay, so right when you come in, right, how we have right in front of Big Thunder Mountain unlocked, we are getting the land to the left. So that is going to be available, and the land behind it. So that is huge. I didn't realize we were getting 2 plots of land. They just said land, and last update was supposed to be the big land update. So it was like, we're not getting 2 plots of land because, I think that's fantastic news for us. Because, we do need to put our attractions out. I think this is going to maybe help balance some of the new changes as well that are coming, which we'll talk about in a sec. It doesn't open up this back Aladdin part. There's probably 2 plots of land here as well. And it does not get the one here that kind of completes that whole Jungle Book area. So I'm not going to be moving my Aladdin stuff or anything like that. Neither my Jungle Book, any of it for a while now. I will most likely move, though, some of the Toy Story possibly. I might see what I can do here. I don't know what character animations are going to be exactly in this spot, but I feel like this is setting things up for something really awesome in the future. But I would like to have some of the Toy Story stuff here, like Jesse's Snack Roundup, maybe even Barnstormer. I know that's not quite Toy Story, but I do put it with Toy Story just because Al's Toy Barn, Slinky Dog Dash, like all this kind of stuff here. The parachute drop, which by the way is going to be very useful for one of the upcoming leaderboard events. So yeah, anyways, I think it might be time to make a big change in and around California Screaming. This is not something I want to do necessarily. I love what I have going here, but I can always take a picture of it, put it back. This area was really, really easy for me to do, like once I realized what could fit here. So it would be not very long for me to kind of get it back to what it is now. So it would be worth a try here to see if I can get it to look pretty nice here. The other option is I can just move onward and stuff over, but I think I would like to put Toy Story here. Now, it doesn't mean any of the kind of like space stuff. So Space Traders, obviously Pizza Planet, so attractions like that, they're all going to stay over here. I am not moving those. Those are meant to be in Space Mountain, not anywhere else. You love my headband. Thank you, Hichu. Yeah, it's Nightmare Before Christmas, so Jack Skellington. And guess what? There is something on the other side, but you guys are going to have to wait for the next live stream when I flip it the other way, and then you guys can see what is on the back. So that should be probably like on Tuesday. I'll flip it around and then you guys can see the craziness. That was like one of the biggest reasons why I wanted these ones, because they're technically like multi-purpose and it has a lot of detail like on the sides as well. So I thought it was really spectacular and I obviously had to have them. So I have a couple of little, cute outfits or whatever for Halloween. You know, I usually like to dress up a little bit for my streams, so, you know, get dramatic, have some fun here. Let's see. Pirate stuff would also match in that place. Juan, I agree. Pirates would be a really good option as well because those are pretty big plots of land. So, like, I understand putting, like, for example, like the Sea Serpent swing there, you know, along with the Kraken and maybe Tortuga Tavern. That would obviously be really, really great there for sure. So, a total possibility for you know, for that plot of land. You could also do like Zootopia. I feel like the colors would match really well. I still think Zootopia is kind of modern, and I do like it in around Space Mountain. But yeah, it does leave some options for sure for you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Monica, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She says, so excited about the new land. Lots to do this month. 150%. There is so much to do. And guess what, guys? I have got my first treat. Guess what? I get a treat out of my trick or treat bag. Actually, technically, I get 2 treats. I get 2. Monica, do you want to see me have 2 treats? I mean, I'm thinking going, I want to go Kit Kat. It's kind of like kitty cat, so I'm gonna go Kit Kat, and then I'm gonna blindly just choose something here. Arrow. So if Monica wants me to eat 2, then I'm definitely going to. But thank you so much, hun, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so excited for the land. You have no idea. Thank you, Callum. I do love you know, I do love dressing up, and I'm going to be dressing up so much this month. Remember, on Twitch, guys, I'm going to be doing, like, quite elaborate costumes. We did one last night, the very first one. Some of them are going to be, obviously, like, you know, more crazy than others. There's going to be a lot of face painting involved coming up, but I'm dressing up on Twitch every single day in October. So it's gonna be absolutely spectacular. I'm really excited to show you what I have for tonight. I feel like I could do this one of the days if like I need a filler too. I actually really like this. Maybe I'll paint my face like Jack Skellington or something. I don't know. This look is growing on me. I'm like, I really like this. Maybe I should just paint it like Jack Skellington tonight, guys. Maybe I have to switch my costumes around. You have to see. Sounds delicious. What's an arrow? Oh. So arrow, basically there's like a little thing with arrows, okay? If you actually break off a piece, I'll do it, but if you put it under your tongue, like just under your tongue, it'll start bubbling. Like, it's not like a bad thing. It's not like it has like acid or whatever in it, but it's because there's little air bubbles in it. So as the chocolate's melting, it gets all like tickly under the tongue. Yeah, I almost giggle almost every single time. I could be a cat. I was a cat last night. I'm going to post some Fortnite videos so you guys can see what I was dressed like, but I haven't edited or anything. I was like off stream like after 1 or 1:30 last night. Was it 2? I don't know. It was super late. But yeah. It's the crisps. You missed last night's stream. It's still on Twitch. So you can see the whole thing on Twitch, guys, for like 2 weeks. I wouldn't wait the full 2 weeks because it'll be buried there and you'll have so much content to watch. But I did like over 4 hours or 4.5 hours last night of streaming. Yeah. So I know some people don't really like the Fortnite, but I mean, it's not really just the Fortnite with us. It's like, it's all the shenanigans in between. Yeah, and the costumes. Did you guys see the Incredibles one I posted? Where we did like the cosplay and stuff, and I like stripped and put on my Incredible shirt, and but the hero or whatever in the game, we've turned it into my own version. Oh no, Oogie! Of an Incredibles character. Yeah, anyway. Ha! I have Oogie with me again today, guys. Yeah, he's still sitting here. He fell on the floor, though. Okay, so I'm going to show you the arrow thing. So you take it and you just put it on your tongue. You have to leave it. Mm-hmm. It's happening. It feels so weird. Okay, I'm not doing it the whole time. Oh my gosh, it's gonna tickle my tongue too much. Thank you, Monica, for feeding me. I was really hungry, apparently. Again, I'm always hungry. Oh, my problem is. How dare you drop him? Sorry, Amanda. I dropped your boyfriend. Should I kiss him again? We already know it's happened once. It wasn't that good, though. Would I want to do it again? Not really. What time am I going to be streaming tonight? It'll either be at 6 or just after. It depends on if I'm going to do this with, like, the skeleton whole thing. That's going to take a little longer to do. But if I'm going to do my other one, then it's pretty organized, so I'll just have to see. I might save these for like next week, or I'll do it tonight. I just have to put some thought into it. Oh, and guys too. So I was gonna launch something on YouTube on Thursday. I know I had mentioned that on Twitch. I think maybe even on YouTube once. But I had a little bit of design issue or whatever. So it's almost done. It's almost perfect. I am going to be most likely launching it with the actual Disney Magic Kingdoms game updates. So it's going to be really cool. There's going to be a lot of new features coming. And over the coming months, I'm going to be adding more and more and more things to it. Merch is even coming in the future, like a couple months away. But yeah, there's this whole process that's going on right now, and it's so exciting. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you most likely on Tuesday, as I said, with the update. I got to get the update first, but you'll start seeing some posts on YouTube of me launching it. So it's going to be, and on Instagram and wherever, I'm going to be kind of going kind of crazy with social stuff. And yeah, it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited to share all of that with you guys. I will pay for it. Oh, if I smooch Oogie, does he want to? No, he doesn't. He's yours, girl. He's yours. You're having trouble finding chests. I find like there's like a little routine I do with finding chests, just so you guys know. And like I always check here. Oh, not in the costume shop. Yeah, I usually check around here first. And, like, sometimes if you go by too quick, you'll miss certain chests. Like, you won't see that chest really very well from here that's hiding behind that big rock. But if you go over this way, you will. So, like, I just kind of scan this area. I check over by the parade float tent. I check here. This used to be a really popular spot for chests, and it's not really anymore. And then I kind of just go around. So I follow the train tracks around my entire kingdom. So there's another one, so that's 2. I go along here, I cut up by the pumpkin patch. Sometimes there's some in the corner or even up here on the top. Then I kind of just loop around, go all the way this way, because sometimes, again, like it can be along the back here by the train track. Go down the sides where we battle Mother Gothel, where Dumbo's big tent is. There's the last one. So this is around, like, you know where we saw the animations last time for Huey, Dewey, Louie, and there was, like, 2 chests here, like, in the middle of the grass. Yeah, so it's just beside that there. So it's actually kind of almost in the way of where Princess Aurora... Oh, my God, it is in the way! They just walked right through it! Aurora and Philip. This chest is in their way, okay? twice, technically, because what is going on? Are all of our characters ghosts? What is happening? Am I married? Nope. Maybe to myself, but... How many balloons did I find? I haven't even started participating yet. I will explain why in a minute here. But yeah, no, when I get into my gameplay with my kingdom and stuff like that, yeah, no, I'll totally do that. For sure, for sure. Are we gonna get land when we get the update? Yes, we should be getting that straight away. And I'll just show like really quick again. It's gonna be these two. Oops. It's going to be these two plots of land right here. Okay, so it's going to be great. It's going to be a nice continuation. It's not going to unlock this back plot, though, or the one over here. So it's just the two plots. Last update was this one right here. So I guess when we get this land, we'll probably be getting this permanent attraction back here. So Everest, that should be coming available like at the same time. But yeah, anyways, and in terms of going around for the kingdom, if you still haven't found your chest, there's one like usually hides in here. And then if you go all the way around the back, there's no train back here, but you just go around your kingdom and you will find some in the cursed areas too. And if you still haven't, there is one area that like I find a little finicky, but sometimes the chests sit like either right here, like on this little spot here in Space Mountain. They've also started appearing like right here on the sides. Occasionally you'll get one here like in the middle. So Space Mountain ones are a little bit trickier because you gotta look. I have seen one pop up right here beside one of Stitch's like space cars and stuff. So again, it kind of depends, but for the most part, like you're gonna find chests like just on the outskirts of your kingdom. So yeah, during limited time events, the ones here won't necessarily appear because that's like battleground area, right, or tower challenges. But again, like they can appear there when there is no like event or anything going on. So just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. I am married to my work. It's true. More married to games. Yeah, it's kind of funny. About the costume. I didn't hear anything about a costume in the kingdom. I think she said she was going to talk about it, but I didn't really get that there was anything new. I think the only thing that had to do with costumes was that the Halloween costume for Mickey Mouse is going to become permanent. So you guys are going to be able to get it at any point in the game. So just so you guys know, like this is really the only costume change. I thought we might get something for Jack Skellington, like his Christmas kind of look, but maybe that'll come at Christmas. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think we're getting anything else, or if we are, she didn't say anything. So I think this is the only costume change. Now the thing is with these leaderboard events, guys, I know she said I think or probably, but it is you have to unlock California Screaming and get Mickey's pirate costume before you can start doing like limited time events, tower challenges, leaderboard events, blah 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 blah. All of that is going to be there. So you gotta be at that point in your kingdom for sure. Yeah, so Mickey, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, like everybody's. Sorry, like it's just not just specifically Mickey's, but I do believe that all the Halloween costumes are supposed to be available permanently now, but I don't know for sure. I know Mickey's will be, but Mickey and Goofy should definitely have their Daisy's. I think that's already permanent. And Minnie's, I can't remember. I don't know if that was permanent. But anyways, that's a little bit later on in the storyline. The costumes for Mickey and Goofy will be permanent? Okay. yeah, I didn't quite catch all of that, but yeah, Mickey and Goofy then will become permanent now. So they have some pretty cute quests. I'm not gonna lie, they've got a trick-or-treating quest. I'm actually gonna put oh, I can actually get them right now. So they have a trick-or-treating quest here. Trick or treat, 4 hours. So Mickey Mouse goes off to do that. Where is Goofy? There he is. There. Oh, his is 6 hours. So there you guys can kind of get the glimpse of those two and their animations that now you guys are going to be able to get in your kingdom for sure, this Halloween. So it's going to be really awesome. Minnie's is permanent as well. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done Minnie's Halloween costume, to be honest. Minnie, the character is permanent content. Oh, of course. But I wasn't sure about the Halloween, if it was gems. And then it was always available in the kingdom or only at Halloween. Like her lunar and stuff like that, that is still like for limited time, right? So, for example, it's Minnie. Yeah, so Minnie, I can't unlock this one because it's like limited time content. So even though Minnie is permanent, her costume is not. So that's kind of where like some of that might get a little bit confusing. But again, like her holiday one was the same. It was in Frozen chest for a long time, but her pirate I think was limited as well. Easter was limited. I just got that actually. What was it? This past Easter, I think, maybe, or last Easter. This past Easter. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of kind of stuff that you can't get. This Lunar Hong Kong one as well. Yeah, not available. So the only thing though, guys, with what is coming to the kingdom that I wasn't overly happy about is the fact that we can now at home fill it up, but in the kingdom. So you guys see where it says 110 characters in the kingdom. I need those 110 characters in my kingdom. Okay, there are very few characters in there right now that aren't collecting for something, and I still have characters at home that could collect, even if it's just common tokens. Now, the problem with a lot of this is that common token, we need so many of them now. Like, even my Coco we're collecting for that common token just for, like, the attractions and stuff like that to enchant them. Now, I need to enchant them again or whatever. But, like, you guys know from collecting in your own kingdom that it's literally been insane how many we've actually needed to collect. So the common token for the third enchantment for, like, Mickey's house, you guys can kind of see how many I actually have in storage. But those used to be, like, 60 seconds with Mickey just doing his little, like, happy dance thing. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I mean, I've got so many. And I mean, that's minor in the grand scheme of things, like when you look at it. But again, it's just like you need 100 to max out a lot of these characters. We need them to enchant attractions. Like, you literally need like an endless supply, it feels, of that common token. And it's getting a little bit crazy. Now, I know attractions, once you enchant them and stuff, now can offer that feature to drop some of those like common tokens or whatever. But oftentimes that actually conflicts with some of the rarer ones. So you kind of have to pick and choose what you're going to enchant and what is kind of important to you and what's your goal, and also like what you're able to do based off what you're doing in your kingdom. So it does get a little bit complicated that way. So 75 characters. I mean, it's a good number. I see what she's saying, but I don't think it's going to stay a good number. Like, if we think about things, I mean, I'm saying 100 is probably going to be needed for sure. I can't see that changing. Like, I mean, I'll go through all of my characters and stuff like that today for you guys. So you guys can have a look of like how many of them are actually collecting and which ones I'm just getting to do like random things. but it is going to require some picking and choosing of collections. So I almost say, suck it up, guys, right now with the whole lag and whatever else you may get with your kingdom. I know you shouldn't overload it and bring all your characters out, but I am thinking of bringing all of my characters out and for the next few days just actually checking my kingdom a little bit. You know, I haven't really been checking it that much. There hasn't really been that much to do for me anyways. So I've been kind of like, all right, I'm just going to take some time, focus on like other things in my life. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. The other thing is magic. You know, like how is this going to affect magic that we collect in our kingdom? We need so much magic. And yes, you can see I've got like 7 million stored up, but not that long ago it was like 10. So I spent a couple million and haven't got it back when I've just been taking it a little bit easy. So I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like this is going to affect Kingdomers quite a bit. Maybe not brand new players. I don't think so. But I think it's what's going to end up happening is it's going to kind of hit the point where you defeat Mother Gothel. You've done a few events. You've got Star Wars. You've got Rapunzel. You've got Zootopia. Pirates of the Caribbean, Mickey and Friends. I mean, loads of the Bambi, these storylines opening up. And the next thing you know, you're going to be like, I'm already at 75 and I've now got to unlock more land and unlock Jungle Book. Like this is just going to get too much, right? So it's almost going back to how like I started with my game of just like slowing things down, saving up magic and trying to max out characters, within a decent time frame, but like at the same time really focusing more on making sure people were maxed out and getting land rather than just rushing through the game, which is what Natalie keeps saying the last few streams. Is just like it's not a race or whatever, like a sprint, it's a marathon. So I think they're trying to change the game over from that, and for a lot of us bigger kingdoms to stop collecting so much magic. I think they're trying to restrict it. I mean, maybe not, but it kind of feels like 75 is not going to be enough for me because I already have 110 out, and I thought, oh God, I don't even have enough characters out. Like, I thought I was on the lower end of things, but now I'm like, I don't know. You're trying to get the 1 million land slot? That's awesome. So how many characters do you have out in your kingdom like right now that are collecting and stuff like that is the question. Like how many do you guys keep out on a regular basis? You guys saw like just by me checking and not knowing anything, I have 110 out and 138 at home. And I pretty much have every character except Yzma right now, which I'm working on collecting for. And again, I've got characters at home that can collect tokens for me. So, I mean, not many, but at the same time, like I know I took Nightmare out, but I'm going to need Nightmare out. And they're going to be restricting to that amount. So I don't know who I'm going to be taking out of my kingdom now. Like I sent all my Coco home recently. They were out. But yeah, Liam, you have 150 out right now. Emily, you have 86 out. Like just checking like what we've been doing lately. Like how much do you have out? Brianna, you have 40 characters out at the moment. Okay, well that I feel is a little on the low side, but I mean, it depends on your kingdom size. Maybe that's, good for you. Like I think the 150 might be a little bit much, but again, it depends on what you've been up to and stuff like that, right? Lauren, you have 100 out? Okay. Yeah, so I would think based off of like what the numbers that you guys are saying and the numbers like that I have out, I would say I could probably do with 100 characters in the kingdom. Cutting down from that, I don't know. Yeah, there is a lag with having too many characters out. I agree. I don't have a lag and I have 110 out. I do make sure that my device isn't overflowing though. So if you guys have a pretty full device, you will get lag. No matter what, no matter if you've got 5 characters out or what. If you guys have like less than, a gig or 3 gigs, it's just like no way. Like I'd say you guys probably need to at least keep 5 gigs available for your game to run like at its highest potential with, 100 characters, right? But I mean, like mine does pretty well with 110 out. And I mean, I don't have the best device in the world, but I mean mine's still really good. X, you have 83 out. Okay, so you're not far off. Like I look and I go, okay, well, like if you've been surviving with 83, like you're cutting out, less than 10 characters. So, I mean, I go, But again, if you open legendary chests, right? So maybe you only have 60 out, and then all of a sudden, let's say you open an Incredibles chest pack, okay? And you get a bunch of Incredibles characters, and you're super excited, and you're like, yay! Well, guess what? Characters from Beauty and the Beast. Maybe you own those and have them maxed out already. They are collecting for the Incredibles. So Mrs. Potts, for example, she's at home or whatever right now. I know I've got Belle and Chip out right now. Collecting, I'm trying to think of Lumiere. I know he comes out for Happiness, and we have to keep that in mind too. You can't just have 75 characters out collecting for you. You still have to bring in those characters that, like for me, I send home, like as I said, Lumiere, I send him home. He's like a perfect example, or the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, like I send them home, right? But Flash, from Zootopia, like they all have happiness quests, okay? So they need to come into the kingdom to do those quests, which means you got to send somebody else home. So this is going to require, I think, too, like a lot more thought, which I think is maybe the one thing that's kind of like really like another thing I got to think about here. I just can't do it. You have 30 out, Amanda. So why only 30? Again, like I feel like that's just ridiculous. I mean, unless you're just working on one collection and taking your time, which again I totally get doing, but it's not unreasonable. But for me, there's just so many collections, right? That are still for me working on stuff. I've got Pocahontas, and Dumbo helps with that. Even though all my Dumbo characters are all maxed out, I still have to keep them. Timothy Q. Mouse, he goes for Happiness, so I think I actually have to send him off to do that. I don't know if I did it already. But yeah, there's a little kid walking around here earlier that wanted to see Timothy. I don't know where he went, but anyway, yeah, I don't know. So really, I'm probably only going to be able to keep between 70 and 72 characters probably out at a time. And then the other few are going to be for happiness stuff. I mean, sometimes you'll get characters that are already in your kingdom, like Daisy or something like that. Or, sorry, like Mickey. But, again, there are sometimes those characters that are just at home. Jace, you only have 34 out. So there are a few of you guys that really... Yeah, that really are going to be fine with this. This isn't going to affect you. I think for me, it is going to require some more thought, which I don't know. I'm not overly pumped about that. I feel like 100 would have been a little nicer. Because then I probably would have left 75 or 80 out, maybe even 90, and then just had the other ones for limited time events or leaderboard that I happiness that I can take out and put in whatever. But 75, I feel like, okay, so I really got to cut down that number. So I'm going to have a look though at the characters and stuff. Attractions are collecting those common tokens, as you guys can see. So this is going to still be helpful for me, right, to collect those, but it's just not going to be at a fast enough rate, which is going to be the problem. Oh, I'm a little nervous. You're not putting away any more attractions? Well, okay, so that's the thing. How do we compensate, guys, for the cutback in the amount of characters we can have in our kingdom? I think the best thing I can say is, there's always a few things I tell people when you guys are looking to collect more magic and stuff. You got to check your kingdom about every 4 hours. Why 4? Merlin. Merlin collects every 4 hours. You don't have to do anything. It's just your attractions and concessions. They do it all for you. Okay? So, that becomes really important. I know Disney Magic Kingdoms is gonna throw it out there that, guys, you can get so much more magic if you put your thrill zone, oh no, here we go, to a level 3. Why? Because you get a 50% bonus for magic rewards. So this is where I'm going, is this possible for me to do? Is this something I should want to do now? Right? Is it something I actually want to do? No. But this is almost looking like I need to clear my kingdom and reorganize it. And it seems crazy to me because last time I did that, it took me over 6 hours. 6 hours of constant go, go, go. Now, I did have a few areas like, for example, I knew my Mickey and Friends. I made a few changes to it, but at the front, I knew I wanted this here, for just as an example. I knew I wanted this here. I really didn't want to change too much with this. If something changed on the go or whatever, that was fine. But typically, I knew these fit here real well, and I just liked it. Very simple. Oh, there's that kid for Timothy Q. Mouse. See? And see, he's collecting for a bunch of stuff. Even emperors. So yeah, like I knew that ahead of time and I had a screenshot on my iPad. So like it was very easy for me to set up, but like a whole kingdom clear, but like I might have to if I'm not collecting the amount of magic. I mean, it's not affecting maybe me so much, but I have to make my kingdom efficient now. Maybe for some of you guys are gonna be like, whatever. But if you guys are worried about this magic problem, if you guys like having over 100 characters out, normally 100, 150, whatever, maybe you like having all of them out. I don't know. Like, this is then going to make us go, okay, do we need to start enchanting some of these attractions again? I hate doing the attraction enchantments. I hate doing the thrill zone. These are things like, they're just too high. I think if it was like, we're enchanting it once or twice or something and there's like, don't need that much, I'd be okay. But it's just too much. Just too much all the way around. And you have to remember too, we talked about this actually last time, is that there are some attractions, when they get to the 5th enchantment, guess what, guys? You need 150,000 magic to enchant this attraction just to get 13 more magic out of it and a chance at 2 token drops, if you've even got any tokens to drop. I tried getting Donald's boat all the way there to try and collect for Michael Darling, and I didn't make it. So I didn't make it in time. But it's just, yeah, it's going to be really hard. Callum, you have 133 out. So, yeah, you're going to have to scale back, like, a lot. And it's like, 30 characters, 40 characters isn't going to do it. Like, you have a lot to put away. A lot of decisions to make. And as we get more land and stuff too, guys, like we want our characters out maybe. I think that, yes, this is definitely something for improvement. And I know they're starting small with 75 and maybe that just allows us to get more land at the moment. And later they'll go, okay, we can actually increase this because we're maybe scaling back on attraction, enchantment requirements or something. So maybe in the future it will all balance out. That's my hope, and that's why I'm not freaking out over this. I'm disappointed with it because, I don't feel like 75 is going to be enough. I wasn't sure during her stream. I was like, I wonder how many I actually have out because I thought, again, I didn't have that much. But I have almost half of my characters out. And yes, those nightmares are out, and they weren't before, but I know I'm going to need them, and we're looking at animations and stuff like that before, so it makes me nervous. And then characters at home, are we going to get an increase of the amount of magic we're going to be able to collect now? Because, having to put more characters at home means less magic. So we're going to need, I think, an increase there. But yeah, Lock, Shock, and Barrel are coming. those are the three new characters, and the update's gonna start on October the 6th, so on Tuesday. So we've got a lot here coming, and then the new land. We don't know how much that's gonna cost, but I imagine it's gonna probably take like 2 million of my magic or something. Or, I mean, maybe not quite two. Like, it'll probably be like 1.5 in total, maybe. But it's like, it's still gonna cost some magic there. Crystal, you have 79 characters out, so you're pretty close. But again, if you send characters home and then bring them back for happiness or whatever, again, you're gonna have to like go, oh, I gotta put this one back and then bring this one out. So yeah, and the happiness is already a little bit of a problem, right? So, well, the first one starts on the 8th, I believe. Most of it is going to be happening, though, between the 23rd of October and the 1st. We're going to find out everything, like, for sure, in the patch notes. I was listening today, but I just felt like there was a lot to kind of go off of there in terms of... I think my brain was really focused on the new characters and how I was going to kind of talk about how we deal with this magic or character issue. Like, I think my distraction was pretty high. Like, once I heard that, I was like, oh gosh, all right, how do we do this? So, and then I too was thinking about, oh gosh, I have to clear my kingdom. Like that immediately I start kind of like panicking, going like, oh, so much work. I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't mind, but you have to be prepared for it, and have an idea where you want shenanigans. So, yeah, it's a bit of a mental thing more than anything. Like, I remember when I did my speed build, it took me days and days to like do my kingdom up, take screenshots, like undo it all, and even when I knew where everything was going for my speed build, and to put everything in. Like, it still took me, like, what was it, 2 hours or whatever, just to put everything where it was, before. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like the video ended up being over half an hour, and I was like, oh no, and that was, like, really fast. Like, I really sped it up, so. Hi, Olivia, welcome to the stream. Hi, Char. You're only collecting for Emperor's New Groove and Gourd. Well, Char, you're very lucky. Very, very lucky. Ryan, you have 69 characters in your kingdom. Okay, so I am seeing that some of you guys, like, are going to be fine. I don't think I'm going to be horrible, but I see it, the effects long term. And 110 is, like, 100 would be decent, but you got to think of events and stuff, too. We got to pull stuff out, so I don't know. And for those of you guys that have, like, millions and millions of magic saved up, like, you guys, this may not even really cross your mind, but for growing kingdoms, you do want more characters out to collect for different stuff so you get loads of magic, right? So it does limit for sure. What are we playing today? Disney's Magic Kingdoms. Now, I haven't started this Better Be Wary leaderboard event, guys. Look at the rewards. I mean, yes, the resource chests will be nice for relics and things like that, but I really just don't care. I have the Winnie the Pooh friendship statue. I think I have a few, actually. So, like, yeah. I mean... If I'm going to take it easy on a leaderboard event, guys, this is going to be one of those ones for me. Now, if you guys really want that statue, which will be good for elixirs and stuff like that, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, participate fully. Go crazy. But, I'm still going to do it, but I'm just, I'll be on a weaker leaderboard, I hope. So I can probably start, like, now. Like, Celia, for example, like, she doesn't collect for anything, so I send her home, but I bring her back when she needs happiness, so... Sorry, guys. Dry throat. A really dry throat. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Wow, maybe it was the chocolate that dried it out. Oh no, I'm gonna start crying. Ah! I'm not a pretty crier. All over a dry throat. Why do your eyes water when that happens? Why is our body hooked up that way? Ah! So emotional. Okay. I tapped one, so let's have a look here. I just started, and look, I'm on a leaderboard. When I tap 5, guess what? I'm going to be in the same group with everybody else. So this is good. This is very, very good. I'm just going to take a minute here, guys, and not talk too much while I find these. See if I can get myself back in order. It's too quiet. I don't have any music for you guys. Wow, I'm struggling pretty bad. Sorry, I'm scaring everybody away. Yeah, David, 75 people out at a time in your kingdom. Yeah, so they've really cut it down. But that's going to be an incentive, guys, to finish up collections and just get them done, right? Paja! Oh, yay! Kronk finally dropped in ears hats. Look at that. Here, I'll show you my progress on Yzma now. Not that different. Not that different from last time I showed you. Well, it depends on what country you're in, Jace. The character cost will be a little bit different depending on where you are in the world. So I don't know if that's Canadian dollars, American dollars, what. For me, it'll, you know, with tax and everything, it'll roughly add up to about $10. I mean, maybe it'll be 9 something, but I always kind of budget for these. Oh, I dropped Oogie again. For these things, I typically am putting, like I usually put aside like $10 for these kinds of things, right? Just for the bundles and stuff like that. Actually, I was kind of hoping that new concession was going to end up being just like in its own bundle or something with some like decorations. I don't know. I don't really want to spend it on chests, you know? Decided to ruin my kingdom to get to the Thrill Zone 3. I hope it helps with magic. Oh, Liam. Aw, yeah, no, I feel you for sure. It's going to be really hard to make that call. You know, I think that I'm going to have to make it as well. It's going to take some thought. I'll see what I can do with the new land. And I'll see how it affects things, but yeah. We could pull apart the kingdom on Tuesday and just literally be on here. Depending on when I get the update, we could just freaking be on here most of the day. Trying to get that all sorted. Which will be crazy. Eight more rockets until you get Ducky. Nice. Amanda, why are you mad? Oh, I dropped Oogie. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got him. I won't drop him again. Or I'll try not to. He just keeps slipping through the space in my chair. He's a slippery little sucker. The tips for the cascading critters. Yeah, you're gonna have to check your kingdom quite a bit. Maybe don't start the leaderboard event right away when it becomes available, because you'll be on the hardest leaderboard. You'll be having to set timers even more crazy. You really gotta participate. with these things for sure. It's gonna be crazy. The Sagan skin, was that the one from yesterday, X? I forget. The one that was in the shop for Fortnite. What was it? Was it that one? I didn't look at anything from Instagram today, guys, in terms of like leaks or images or whatever for anything. So yeah, that'll have to be something I do after this. He's just trying to run away from me. What, Char, you want him? You want him? I mean, you might have to fight Amanda for him, but if you want him, you know, maybe that can be arranged. Cascading Critters is a leaderboard event, so it's going to offer, like, there's going to be 3 of these appear underneath each other. So as you guys can see right now, we've got the Better Be Wary. It's like the tap the balloons. There's going to be 3 of these that are going to happen. They're going to be in this area. They're each going to have their own objectives, their own milestones, and their own leaderboard. So, for example, with the, like, Lock, we know is going to be a premium. But for the Spooky Spiders, Barrel is going to be available at at milestone 80. So you're going to have to collect 80 of those in order to get him into your kingdom. And then basically after that, he's going to be used to help clear away, the spooky trees. So it's going to be this whole process, right, of characters. So different characters are going to be used for different things. So like we saw like Ham, Buzz, and Barrel are going to help with those. We saw Jesse, Sarge, and Locke were going to help with another. So each one's going to have like its own thing. So yeah, make sure like your Toy Story or Mickey and Friends, that kind of thing, that they're out and available for you guys. Like you know, with this whole 75 thing coming up, make sure that those characters are going to be ready, like, too. Because you're going to need, like, Bo Peep, I think Woody, you know, again, like, a lot of that. And you're going to need all your Nightmare stuff out if you have it. It's going to be a lot. He looks sick. Why? Because he's green? I don't know. That's how he came to me. That's how he came to me. Whoa! Becky, that is so much magic. You don't need any more magic. Oh, the quest bar. Yeah. That quest bar. I may not be noticing it right now because it's just Yzma there, but I know that it's going to get crazy. This quest bar is locked now, guys. You can't put it away. I used to be able to put it away, so you guys didn't have to see that, and I could show things with the kingdom a little differently. But unfortunately now it's there. I think it's there to stay that way. So yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I didn't see any complaints about anything, unless they were sent privately to them, to Gameloft or whatever. But like I didn't see anything about this, but apparently people were getting confused on like where their quests went, and they couldn't figure out the quest bar. I mean, it says quest right on it. I mean, it's not any different than, oh, where do I open that free chest every day? Oh gosh, it couldn't be click the chest button at the bottom of the screen, is it? You know, like, or where are those legendary chests? Like, I don't see the big deal. It says quest, like, you know, calendar, you know, like, you want to check out your calendar, you click calendar. Like, I mean, you'd think, like, characters would be harder to find. Oh no, where's the collection? Permanent content's all at the top, and limited time is all at the bottom, unless there's an actual event going on or whatever, and then that collection goes up to the top. So, for example, Wreck-It Ralph was used for Gord, and, you know, that's at the top right now, and then it goes into your permanent starting with Merlin. So, you know, it depends on the update naturally, but, yeah. 12 million magic, Trisha. Gosh, you guys are insane. How long have you guys been playing DMK? Like, did you guys start at the beginning? Like, what is up? Yeah, we could do the chess game. Yeah, for sure. I'll go over the rules of the chess game. I do have a couple of chests to open. So, when you see a character token or a relic, a character token, you gotta let me know what collection, that character token either helps to level up or the character it belongs to. And for the actual relics, just name me one of the attractions that it would help to enchant. So yeah, if you see an Alice in Wonderland relic, you know, you just go in your kingdom and find out what attraction's in there. So, you know, it could be the I don't know, the Alice in Wonderland one. It's actually called Alice in Wonderland. Or the Mad Tea Party. So it just kind of depends. So here, ooh, this one's good. 2 happiness, 1041 magic, the Star Wars relic. Okay, this sucks because my special chance has now been wasted for the day, so no Splash Mountain opening because we won't get it. The Star Wars relic, tell me one of the 4 Star Wars attractions that this will help to enchant. Go, go, go. And you guys know that that section actually of the kingdom, if you put your Star Wars attractions in that area that's specific to Star Wars, you will get a 15% increase of magic to that area, obviously. So that's really awesome. It doesn't work for concessions, but it does work for the attraction. So make sure you guys have your kingdom decorated smart now. Okay, we gotta play this game really smart now. This is gonna be where it's gonna get fun, but also a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky for sure. So the Sash Buckle token, who does this belong to, and what character collection is that character from? Yes, the Star Wars relic, one of the attractions it helps to enchant is the Cantina. And the Sash Buckle token does belong to Hades from Hercules. So let's see who we got here. We have Super Disney Fan. We have Jack. It looks like those two are the only ones that were able to recognize both of those tokens at the moment. Ooh, do we have any other Star Wars attractions? Trisha, yes, the Resistance Speeders is another one. X, oh my gosh, he went all out. The Resistance, X-Wing, and Hades. Hades' other tokens are his ears hats, the vase from the Hercules collection. That is so true. I can actually show you guys Hades because he's not maxed out right now. Hades. So these are his character tokens. So the vase, Muse's vase. You guys can't really see it because I'm in the way, but I could totally move myself temporarily. So there's the vase up at the top there. Put myself back. And then we have got the Sash Buckle here, which is what you guys just saw as a special chance reward in the chest. And then we have got Hades' his ears hat. They're actually very, very cool. I really like these. But yeah, so those are all of the character tokens there. All right, let's go and grab, I think I saw it here. Yeah, so actually, I'll send Aurora and Philip actually to go around there again. Tour the lands. 12 hours. Okay, so we're gonna roam with these two. Okay, and we're gonna watch what's gonna happen. La la la. Everything is beautiful, nice, and lovely. Oh no, there's a chest in the way, but that doesn't seem to stop them. They go right through it. I think all of my characters are just an illusion of the characters, or they're ghosts. I don't know what's going on here. But things should not walk through other things. I've always said that. Hi, Minion. How's it going? Yeah, absolutely insane. All right, let's open another bronze chest here. 2 happiness, the Cloud Wings token, and a common blueprint. So the Cloud Wings, who does this belong to specifically, and what collection are they from? Go, go, go. Yes, Char, I agree. Don't forget, guys, to smash that like button. Also, too, if you playing Treat or Treats, you guys will see that there is some treats available for me to eat. No tricks, but I do eat treats. Maybe there'll be treats later in the month, you never know. Or tricks later in the month. Ha! Ha! We shall see. How do I speed up my game? I don't speed up my game. There is no way to speed up my game. Or anybody's game. Unless you're talking about in the storyline. If you're talking about the storyline, you just gotta check your kingdom pretty often, start setting some timers, and yeah, just really push through. Yes, the Cloud Wings token does belong to Pegasus from Hercules, and the common blueprint does help to enchant attractions to the first enchantment. Very good. Zach, perfect. Whist, yes, you are right as well. Super Disney. Oriani, sorry if I'm botching your name. X, yep. Scotty, you guys are right. Good job. And I do have one more chest. Did we find that oh, I think it was here. Yep. Oh, there's the train. Oh, and there's that magic thing I was talking about. So, gonna be important coming up here, guys. All right, let's do it. Let's open the bronze chest. Ooh, this one's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot here you guys have to answer. Put it all together, too. The Gems of Fate token. What collection does this help to level up, guys? The Belt token. Who does that belong to? And what collection are they from? And the Mickey's and Friends relic token. This is going to be insane because there's so many different answers you guys can choose. But the Mickey and Friends relic, what, name me one anyways, of these glorious attractions will this relic help to enchant? Go, go, go. It's wild. I love chests like this. These ones are good. These ones are very good. And yes, guys, you guys can check out my Amazon wish list as well. I did see it pop up in there. There are lots of different things on there. I have a decent sized list if you guys want to check it out. I do videos for all of the gifts from my wish list. They get sent to me directly, and I do a little video. I have some videos actually already, so if you guys want to check those out, they're under the playlist of Steffi's World, or you can just scroll through my videos. Yeah, and those are videos, so they're a little shorter, but yeah. All right, let's see here. So the Gems of Fate token, yes, it belongs to Onward. The belt belongs to Hercules from Hercules. And Mickey and Friends token. Let's see. Daisy's Diner, I see. Jack, you're right. Donald's Boat. Zach, yep. Mickey's House. Oriani, that's correct. Mickey's Fun Wheel, Liam. You are right. Good job, everyone. So that's going to be it for chess here. Now, certain characters, like, I mean, I have out for certain reasons or whatever. Now, this here, like, besides the animation being incredible with Ariel and Prince Eric, unfortunately, these are some of the ones, like, those dual, like, quests and stuff, like, where you have a quest and you have two characters that go out on them. These might be the first ones to go from my kingdom, especially if they're for collections that aren't really helping me out right now. So, for example, these two are helping me with Cricky. Okay? Now, I'm not sending them home right now, but they're both maxed out from the Little Mermaid, but they go out together. Now, that would count as two characters out in my kingdom just for one token. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's going to be super useful, and it is a legendary, so good to have out, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous about keeping certain characters out like this because, again, it's going to take up from my 75. I'm sure if I sent all those ones home, those, like, dual ones, then I'd probably be at 75. So it might be just something that I may not be able to do anymore, and maybe DMK will need to, you know, reconsider, you know, putting this type of thing, like, for a character token that is for a character that isn't even in their collection, right? So, like, Cricky is from Mulan, not the Little Mermaid, so they may need to separate that a little bit just to balance out this whole 75 character limit. Like, I don't know, but they're going to be taking suggestions over the next little bit, so definitely something to think about going forward for sure. Like it is gonna be quite difficult to make those decisions. At least for me, like I'm gonna have a little bit of a hard time with it. Do, 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 do. We are at 80 likes so far, guys. If we get to 100, I'll be able to do some paws and claws for you guys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send these two back out, as I said. Again, the animation is really, really good, and I love it. But is it going to be practical come the new update? I don't know. It's not looking like it. It is not looking like it. What is a good way to get a good amount of magic? Again, check your kingdom every 4 hours. Right now, I'd be sending as many characters as you can out doing quests and stuff like that. I know it's going to slow your game down for now, but, come Tuesday when you get the update, it's going to be a totally different ball game. You're never probably going to be able to capitalize on magic the same again. After that, it is going to be really important to utilize probably thrill zone levels. Unfortunately, I don't even want to say it. And 2, pick and choose. You're going to have to fill up your kingdom now more than ever. Do you guys remember how we used to farm for magic with a lot of the concession stands that were like 5 minutes and we'd get, X amount of magic and it was like, yeah. Or the one-stop apprentice shop used to be like an hour. It's now 8 hours. But, you used to be able to just log in, check your kingdom every hour, and then just, like, if you had a bunch of those, you could get, like, a decent amount of magic. That is all changed. So, again, it's going to be important probably to keep some of those, like, higher rarity ones out in your kingdom. So, for example, like Minnie's ear stand, not a bad idea to have out. It's a 4-star. What's another one? Oh, probably one of my all-time favorites is going to be Maleficent's horn stand because it's at 5-star. This is as good as it gets. So, it's going to be about every time you check your kingdom if you're setting it for 4 hours. Like concession stands like this are going to be important to use if you have them, right? So, it's not going to work for everybody because not everybody's going to have them, but you do have legendary concession stands that will come or epic that will you'll have to pick and choose what you want in your kingdom that way. But I would definitely make sure you start putting these guys out. You may not have a choice if you want to keep up with the high demand of magic costs in this game. The burger farms, yeah. The burger farms were every 5 minutes. There's also that rose stand or something. I think it was like Beauty and the Beast maybe or something. That was 5 minutes. Yeah, the burger stands are such a joke. Oh my god, we farmed so much of that. I mean, I didn't farm maybe that much, but I saw people like literally like they would buy it because it used to be with magic, right? I think it was like what 500 magic or something to buy one, and you just fill up like I don't know, like especially earlier on in the kingdom, you don't have a lot of attraction stuff. You just fill up a giant plot of land full of concession stands, and it was just like especially the burgers, and like yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. If you were, just a little bored or you were doing a tapper or something like that, like you were getting a decent amount of magic for doing all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. The good old days of the kingdom before thrill zones and all of that shenanigans. But it was nice at the beginning of the kingdom as well to have that kind of thing because a lot of times you want to get a character and in that tutorial you need the magic. If you can buy the burger stand, right, and farm with those, it was great. Them burgers. What happens if you go over 75 characters by the time the new update comes out? Well, my guess is they'll just pick and choose characters to go home, or they'll let you collect all of your, like, from around your kingdom, and then, just send they'll just automatically send characters home or something. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. I'll have to like leave 90 characters or I don't know. I could even be funny and take out like all of my characters and have all 200 of them out and just see what happens. Oh man, that will be funny. So funny. Even Jack thinks it's funny. It's so ridiculous. Help me with Once Upon a Time? What do you mean? What do you mean help me with Once Upon a Time? I love Once Upon a Time. I've seen it before, so. Do I still need to grind magic if I'm at 6 million? No, but if you're going to, this is the time to do it. It's only for a few days. So, I mean, I may not today, for example. I'm going to probably sleep on it. But I might decide, like, if I decide I'm going to come Tuesday, clear my kingdom out, and, you know, when I'm going to launch that big thing here or whatever, if I decide to do all of that, I may just do, like, you know, 6-7 hour stream if I have to, right? Depending on what time I get the update as well. It's going to be really tricky. I'm hoping I get it in the first batch. But if I can, then, yeah, I might decide to just clear out, like, a good chunk of Space Mountain and just, you know, put all my characters in, like, in what I can and then farm the rest of it for, like, a couple of days, right? Because, I mean, if I can get to, like, 8 or 9, maybe not 9, but definitely 8, I think I'd be better off. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. You're eating pizza right now. I need to make sure I have enough pizza for today, guys. For that big bite of pizza option that you guys have. Oh my gosh, that was so fun last night. I had such a good time with that. I had fun with the candy earlier today, too. That was great. 2 chocolate bars was good. I don't think we want to see what happens to me when I have too many. Dun dun. What Halloween skin are you hoping will be in today's item shop? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm hoping maybe the Jack Skellington one. What is it? The Yule Ranger? What is he called? Yuletide Ranger? Anyways, basically the Jack Skellington Christmas skin. I'm hoping that pops up in there. I think that one would be really nice. Just because I've got it. It's got the sinister stocking. It's kind of spooky, but it's like, it's a good time to put it out because it's before Halloween, right? And yet they could have that out and then put it out again in, like, you know, mid-November or December or whatever. So they can have it out twice and space it out. Might be nice. Because the sinister stocking is spooky. Kind of like that, that skin, the Scarecrow, I've been calling it skin. The guy and the girl or whatever that I'm going to be rocking a bit today. And then 2, if I want to do my thing, a bunch of us could have, like, skeleton type of stuff. Oh, I'm wondering if I should change my costume for today. I mean, I wanted to wear the other one, but it would be fun. Or I can just save these. Maybe I'll save this for Tuesday. I don't know. So many decisions. I'm gonna be rocking these again though. They're just way too cool. Way too cool. You love my outfit? Thank you. Thank you, Zan. I appreciate it. I love it too. It's so me. So Steffi, for sure. Okay, enough looking at Jack laughing. That was entertaining, but you know, enough is enough here. Yeah, fill up your kingdoms, guys. Yeah, so see here for the Manticore, I might, for example, decide, like, I know that she's at home now, Roz, but I mean, having Sully and Roz to go for the Manticore's ears hat, I think at this stage with my progress with Onward, I probably just won't do it. I haven't been doing it anyway, but I think that option for me is like 100% out now because cutting down the Manticore isn't that big of a deal for me right now. And, you know, I would much rather continue to collect for Lady and the Tramp and have, you know, all that kind of stuff going on than worry about the Manticore or whatever. So, I don't know. Those dual quests, I think that's going to be a really good way to compensate for what's coming. I do not have Splash Mountain, and I will not be trying today because I already got my special chance reward in the first bronze chest I opened, so no point. But yeah, it would definitely be fun to do. The goal, yeah, is to get me to level 100. I really wanted it last night, but it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was so tired, so hungry and tired when I went to bed. I was like, oh, I didn't eat enough pizza. So, yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. If you level up your characters, do they give you more magic? They will have different quest options, which will allow you to get more magic. So, for example, like you will not see, Winnie the Pooh's 24-hour quest, for example. So if you know that you're going to be busy for a whole day, you're not going to have Winnie the Pooh's 24-hour one to get magic for the whole day, right? I know that is definitely something when people go away. Like, I know a lot of people aren't right now with everything that's going on, but I used to really like doing this, like, so I could see certain animations with characters, because there's usually a lot of really fun animations with those 24-hour quests when you max out a character. Not every single one, but a lot of them do have some pretty fun stuff there. So, again, like having 24 hours for Winnie the Pooh is great for when you're away from your kingdom, but generally overall, it's not. So, I mean, if you're checking your kingdom a lot, I'd say, like, if you can get your character to, like, a 4 or 5, then they're going to probably be collecting an efficient amount of magic for you to check your kingdom every, like, 4-ish hours. Again, 4 is kind of like my staple, guys. Like, if you go longer than that, you could miss out on things, right? Whether it's for a leaderboard or just collecting magic or whatever. It's the safe number, 100%. So it's all up to you guys, but as you guys can see, 4 hours, and it's like character token drops, collecting from Merlin, like just all of it. It really is suited for 4 hours. And then 2, happiness. You're going to get enough happiness new quests to come out, so you're not wasting your time checking every hour to see if you've got another one. You'll usually get some sort of happiness quest as well. I would probably recommend on Tuesday, if you guys are a little low on happiness right now, so if you're joyous and not ecstatic, I would consider on Monday locking in your happiness so that you can save on Monday when you're checking your kingdom maybe a little bit more. Get that happiness up if you can, and then starting on Tuesday, you'll be golden for drops. I mean, I know a lot of us try and keep it in ecstatic anyway, but elixirs can be tight at times for some people. So having that happiness locked in might be really, really, really good. So, yeah. Usually check every 2 hours, right? So Tabitha, like, I agree. Like, if you're not doing much during your day and you're really trying to get a character, yeah, check every 2 hours if you're trying to, gather a lot really quickly. But, generally, if you're saying, like, what's that safe number for collecting, it's 4, because 2, you need to sleep at night. Like, I like to sleep 4 hours at least of undisturbed sleep before I wake up to deal with my kingdom. Now, during leaderboard events, if I get on a hard one, that's not going to happen, right? But, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. Now, characters like Owl, for example, guys, I'm working on collecting for Owl, okay? And if you're kind of going, oh no, I'm one of those, like, let's say you're one of those people and you're like, oh no, I've got like 100 and some characters out. How am I going to reduce the amount of characters to 75? How am I going to do that when I've got so many characters to collect for and max out? Like, let's say you're really stuck here, all right? And you just really don't know. You want to keep collecting for characters, but you're really panicking about this. I'm going to tell you that somebody like Owl now, even though your progress is going to be slower with Owl, you are going to have the option to collect both tokens, okay? And it's an 8-hour quest. So if you, again, like, have lives outside of things, then he's going to be your really safe character. If you're just trying to progress, like, at a decent speed, have him go out. So look for characters that are collecting more than one character token at a time. Especially if they're from a limited time collection that we don't think we're going to be using right now. Try and think of those characters and keep them out. Even if you have to send everybody else home for now, you've at least got one character out that is able to collect both things. Because the last thing you want to think about is like later on, and you'll go like, okay, so I've got Owl. Okay, I wonder what's going on with him. And then all of a sudden, you notice, oh goshes, I've only got, let's say, 15 of the 25 books or something, and you've frozen there and nobody's out collecting, right? It's like you'll realize that it's because you don't have anybody collecting, right? But the thing is, if you've got somebody like Owl collecting both, you never have to worry about that not happening to you. It's just more how fast he's going to generate these things. So, you know, again, like I realize it's difficult for some people, but you kind of have to think realistically about what you're working towards in your kingdom. I mean, it's on my mind, for sure. It's on my mind so much. And then, you know, the nice thing about some of these quests too, is that, you know, you can limit the amount of attractions that you put out in your kingdom as well. Because, again, like, until we have more and more land, it's going to be harder and harder. Now, those 2 slots will help a lot, but I don't think it's going to get all the attractions in the kingdom right now. I know Natalie said, I think it was, like, only 3 in storage, which is impressive, but, you know, it's like, what concessions got left behind, what thrill zones were affected. Like, there's a lot here that we don't know. It's a very vague answer. In some ways. So yes, maybe she was able to do that, but what is suffering due to that? The magic increase or that you can collect or what? So, well, I don't know. We'll see. Progress with Yzma. You can have a look here. It's slowed down a lot. I'm going to send back out my Zootopia actually right now so they can just keep going. But, yeah, it looks like right now the llama extract is going to be what's going to slow me down a bit, but I'm hoping that will change a little bit soon, but it just hasn't. The ears hats seem to be dropping at a nicer speed. Now I know I've got 3 characters that can go for those for sure, but you know, I've chosen the llama extract for this time just because I was noticing that I was running a little bit low on it, so. You got Ian in battle modes. Nice, X. Nice. You just reached level 40 and you started playing in April this year. You're addicted. Jacob, I totally get it. I'm addicted too for a few years now. So, yeah, it's nice. It's good. I love this game. Even when it's got some stuff that makes me frustrated and want to throw my phone across the room occasionally, it's like, it's a good game, guys. It's a really good game. So, I'm really happy we're actually getting 2 slots of end. Like, how lucky is that? Like, I don't think anybody was expecting that, right? Like, seriously, who was expecting that? Do I want Inside Out and DMK? I do. I actually have an Inside Out prediction video of who I think would be coming and what attractions as well. So, yeah, you can search for that on my channel, and you guys will be able to find that. And see what I think. You guys can obviously add your own opinions in the comment section of that, and then I can check some of those comments. I'll be going through comments probably tomorrow or whatever to start answering some additional ones. But yeah, I think I got enough on my plate for today. And hopefully battles I'll try and do as well. But yeah, I just been working on getting the whole Halloween thing sorted for you guys on Twitch. Yeah, those costumes, I was like, oh yeah, whole month of costumes will be fun. I was like, I had no idea what I was signing up for. I'm like, oh, so much stuff. I was like, oh yeah, it's easy, but it's actually not. There's a lot. A lot of days. A lot more prep than I usually spend on myself, that's for sure. The gourd animation, I shouldn't be able to show that because I don't think he's ready yet to be leveled up. But you can go to my Welcome Gourd live stream and you will be able to see to see Gord being welcomed into the game and leveled up, I think, right away. So that was during the last tower challenge. So Gord. He's not that interesting, sorry. He's yeah. You know what actually this reminded me of? I was like trying to think, I was like, what is it with balloons? Like I was trying to think, I was like, what is it that's making me think of balloons other than obviously this better be wary, you know, tapper thing? It literally just came to me. It's the friggin' Fortnite bus. It's reminding me of the birthday balloon or whatever on the top right now. I don't know why, but it just is. I was like thinking, why am I just obsessed with balloons right now? This is bothering me like an hour ago. Wow. I got there eventually. How many likes am I at right now? Ooh, let's find out, guys. 92. 8 more likes, guys, and we'll do some paws and claws. Can we make that happen? You can do it. I'll make sure I have my paws and claws. I have my candy garbage as well. Gonna have like a sugar craziness before my Twitch stream. We gotta wait till October 23rd. Okay, so the events are starting at different times, right? But yeah, the biggest time for those things are between October 23rd and November 1st. I kind of wish that it was done on Halloween. Just, I don't know, just so we could actually like enjoy the characters and like our evening that we're gonna have, you know? On Halloween, but now we gotta push through to the 1st if we're, you know, a little slower on things. So I don't know. I'm like, I really would have liked all the characters and stuff before November 1st, because as soon as that November 1st hits, guys, I am full throttle Christmas mode. Because like we don't have Thanksgiving in November like a lot of you guys do in the States. In Canada, we actually have it like next weekend. I think it's next weekend. Yeah, it's not this coming weekend, it's next weekend. So yeah, we have like Thanksgiving Monday and stuff like that. So that whole fall thing is all set for me like September, October. Like you get ready for Thanksgiving and stuff in September, and then October is like, you know, kind of celebrating it, and then obviously Halloween. So yeah, it's kind of I don't know. November, I'm always full throttle Christmas. Always full throttle Christmas. And that's going to be crazy with a lot of the Fortnite stuff as well. No trick-or-treating. No, there's not probably going to be trick-or-treating this year, guys, in most of the world. But don't worry. We'll be having little parties on YouTube and Twitch all the time. And on Halloween, I'll make sure that we do something as well. Something extra special with you guys so that, you know, we'll try and make it really, really fun. I know it'll be virtual for a lot of you guys, but try and make sure you get a little bag of treats for Halloween, okay? And if you guys don't eat a lot of sugar like me, then, you know, obviously you can substitute it with like yummy things like kale chips. And if you guys don't understand how good those things are, then you haven't tried a good brand or made them at home, because they're really good and very addictive. They're like definitely a very good choice for gaming snacks. You bought R2D2 with the 40 gems. Nice. And got 2 Coco chests, and you got Mama Imelda and Dante. Yeah, he was the featured character during the Coco limited time event, so getting Dante's is good, really good. And Mama Imelda, she's a really fun one. For sure. She's my favorite. For sure. Especially until we get Pepita, but I mean, they're kind of like one and the same, right? Your birthday is on Halloween, Super Disney. Well, definitely you're going to have lots of sweets then. You must be so excited. Mine is like kind of just before like that whole Easter craziness. So, I mean, it's like between Valentine's Day and Easter. I guess St. Patty's Day, but I mean, like, I don't know. I've never really been much for that one too much, but yeah. I can't imagine actually having a birthday like on an actual holiday day. Mind you, no one would be able to forget it, and if they did, then they clearly don't care very much, or weren't listening to you when you told them when your birthday was, right? Oogie. Okay, I gotta move over a bit. So Oogie's got some room here, so you guys can kind of half see him. I have more stuffies with me too for the coming streams this month. Your birthday's in November. Awesome. Right between Halloween and Christmas. That must be really fun, but very chaotic. I can't even imagine. I always find that time of year so busy. Alice in Wonderland chest. Oh, and the calendar rewards. Yeah, I posted that on my Disney Girl Gamer Instagram. I didn't post it on the Steffi on the Go one, but like I figured things like calendars, like, you know, they belong on that Instagram. But yeah. Anyways, Alice in Wonderland. It'll be awesome to have that back. Actually, isn't the Alice in Wonderland? I can't remember when it was said, but. Is it just my horrible Dory brain, or was Alice in Wonderland Parade Float being moved out of the Alice in Wonderland Legendary Chest? Is this all in my head here, or what? I don't quite remember. But anyways, that is the one thing I am missing from these chests. So ridiculous. Your sister's birthday is just before... Okay, nice. Yours right before Valentine's Day. Wow, Christmas, Valentine's Day. That's awesome. It is being moved out? Yes! Yes! This is good. This means I don't have to worry. Because I can just buy it now. It's like mine. But yeah, so you guys won't have to worry about this one then. Because the update will have already happened. So what you see there, that will change then. So you will not have the Alice in Wonderland Parade Float in the chest. It will be gone. On the 6th, on Tuesday. The 2nd. Isn't it like the 2nd today? Oh yeah, it's moving out today, guys. Oh yes, I remember, X, your birthday is 6 days before Fortnite's birthday. Mind you, Fortnite's birthday was so confusing what day it was on. It was so hard to Google. What day was it actually on again? Fortnite's birthday? It was like, oh gosh, help. Clearly. Was it like the 25th? I forget. Alice and Nightmare Before Christmas Parade Floats are being moved out. Brianna, thank y'all. Okay, so I think I already have the Nightmare one. That one's fun. It's because it has the mayor on top. And I remember back in the day, like when I started, I said like I doubt they'd bring characters like the mayor to the kingdom. This was like before tower challenges were like a thing, right? But mostly because the mayor was in the parade float, and they like at the time didn't really do a lot of like characters or things that were like, you know, already in the kingdom that way. So for example, like Cinderella's like pumpkin carriage, like you don't have that as an attraction, you have it as a parade float. You know, Wally, you don't have Wally's boot in the kingdom, but you have it as a parade float. You know, Gazelle for Zootopia, like same thing, right? Tangled, you have the boat, but you don't have that as an attraction. So there was like a lot of different things like back early on that, you know, I think they kind of designed things based off of that, right? Like for the most part, right? Like certain things like Alice in Wonderland are going to be a little bit trickier, I find, but you know, it's just interesting how they've done things that way now. Like it's very, very different. Like Hey Hey is like in Moana's boat, And he's also a character in the kingdom. So it's neat. That's neat. I mean, Winnie the Pooh, what else were you gonna do? Like, what, put Gopher on it? Oh, goshes. You love Oogie? Yeah, me too. I really want to do Kingdom Hearts now. I don't know why, but I really want to. I know we're done with Nightmare, but it's really hard because I really want to. What characters do I have? I have everybody except Yzma right now. Yeah, they're not all maxed out, but I have the characters. So it is a lot of fun to have so many. Mind you, I'm not gonna be able to have everybody out. Not everybody, but you know, I have to be stingy. I feel like Star Wars now more than ever I want to get done just so I can put them away for now, the characters themselves. Yeah, just cuz I feel like it's one collection that I'm getting close to finishing up, you know? So I wouldn't mind having that done. Onward is getting pretty close as well. Like, I've got Laurel, who is ready to be maxed out now. Barley, like, basically, he's ready to be maxed out as well. The only thing I'm actually a little behind on is the common token for Onward. So I'm going to have to probably, when I start checking my kingdom a bit more before they do all the changes, yeah, basically I'm gonna hope to collect a lot of those, and then that way I can just, you know, level characters like this up and then put away, depending on how useful they are for other ones in that collection, right? I think Dad, he's a little bit slower still. Okay, so he's gonna be ready to go 16 hours, like, relatively soon. But again, I'm gonna need a lot more of those common tokens. Ian's actually, I'm surprised with him because he was a lot harder, but I know I put a lot of focus on him. Whenever he was ready, I leveled him up. So like his staff and his ear sets, like now I'm not doing it as much, like focusing on him, but if I could get him done, then I mean, he collects for a lot of characters though for multi things and by himself, so he might be one, even if he's maxed out, he'll just stay out to collect for people. And things that way. So, I mean, look, this one, he collects the common token, and he has the chance to drop his 2 rare tokens. So he's a smart one to keep out. 100%. Kanga, on the other hand, she might be one I decide to put back at some point, just because she's only going, like, for the one thing. Same with Rue. Like, they may just have to suffer. Christopher Robin's gonna be amazing. Owl's gonna be amazing. I may decide that Daisy and Donald, the only good thing about Daisy being out is because she's a happiness one. So even if they go for the 24 hours together, these two, it's not so bad, right? But realistically, characters like this, they may suffer, you know, collecting for a certain character just because of that. The Bride, oh, I'm going to need to have her out in my kingdom. I'm sure she's going to be useful for something. Yeah, it's just really hard, but I basically have to assume that Toy Story and Mickey and Friends are going to be out for the most part. 100 likes? Oh, I'm chatting away here, and we are hitting 100 likes? Oh, wow. Okay, let me check here. It's showing 99 on my end. One more, guys. One more. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna watch it. One more. Who's gonna be that awesome person to give this stream a big Mickey thumbs up? Yay! It's at 100! Okay, let's do it. Let's blast some paws and claws. And I can't stand up for whatever, but my cam's set up. I need another cam. I need so many things still. All right, let's do it. Or not. Oh.
you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched.
Yay! Thank you guys so much, everybody, for the 100 likes. That was a long round of paws and claws. Go me! Oh, that was fun. That was fun. That loosened me up a bit. I'm totally ready to do some Fortnite tonight. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting really silly now. Woo! So good. So good. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I do it on Twitch. But yeah, I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 right now, and it's super good. Yeah. I want to do the new Marvel game again too, but you know, I gotta pick and choose here. I've like I want to do some more Apex soon. I got a lot of goals here. You know, I gotta catch up with Fortnite though. That's why I'm like, oh gosh, I really need to kick it up. So, yeah, that'll be good. You like, is Violet's welcome screen cool? Yeah, I leveled her up, I think it was last stream. She is pretty cool. I liked it. Blazy's 16. I could send him out. There we go. Okay, so Blazy, he takes a little bit to collect for, so it'll work out. The Manticore, she's in her last round as well, so. Woo! We got a lot here going, but it's good. Colt is ready. I just need so many more of these gems of fate. Like, literally, it's ridiculous right now. You pray Marvel doesn't come into the game. It's in Fortnite right now, so like Iron Man and stuff like that. It's really cool. I think that, you know, they will at some point possibly come in, but I think there's still too many classics that need to make an appearance here before they do anything too crazy, you know what I mean? So, you know what? I think I'm gonna send him home for now. I need to get Lady and the Tramp done as well. I really want to get them done because I could put away them and their stuff for now, because like I really just haven't got the best spot. It's pretty good, but it's not as good as it should be. So the only thing is I still have quite a ways to go. I think Pocahontas will be doing better, but then again, like I've been really slacking on Miko. Like he's only a 6, guys. Like Pocahontas is a 9. Like she was the craziest. Same with Percy. It's these damn common tokens though. Like I have to collect so many of them. They're always getting in the way for me, and it's like, yeah. It's just too much. It's too crazy. Your dream to get in your kingdom is Yzma. Oh my gosh. Well, she is 800,000 magic, so save up. You're gonna need it. Your sister's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your sister. Yay. Yeah, this game is awesome. I would mind if California Screaming got changed to the Incredicoaster. Yeah, I think the thing is that they just need to put the Incredicoaster actually like in here, not replace what's already there. No, I like the stuff that's in the kingdom, and even if it's not around anymore in like real life, it helps us to remember, you know, what was. Helps with the history of Disney and stuff, and for us, it's like, you know, we know it, and, you know, we're the younger generation. You know, California Screaming will be forgotten, and we don't want that, right? We don't want to forget that. Only 160,000? It's okay. It's not too bad. Like, I mean, my gathering spell today gathered 50,000 magic for me, so, like, I mean, it's like, you know, it just depends, right? Like, if you're smart with your kingdom, you can, I mean, sometimes, sure, like, sometimes I gather and I only get, like, 6,000, but, you know, like, I managed to get 50,000 for mine today, so I was pretty happy. No worries, you know? It goes by pretty quick. You just saw a picture of pizza on top of a pineapple? That is so wrong on so many levels. At least it's not kiwi, okay? Us non-pineapple lovers on pizza and lovers, it doesn't matter. Kiwi is a no. No, no, no. I won't do it. Oh, thank you so much, Alicia, for the $15 super chat. Yay! She says, thanks for this live stream. I love all of your comments and opinions on Disney Magic Kingdom's updates. Super helpful and informative. Impression of Oogie Boogie saying trick or treat. Okay, trick or treat. And speaking of treats, I have a whole bunch of treats in here. So technically, guys, I get to have 3 treats. Do your math. 4 times 3 is 12, and that is enough to actually have 3 chocolate bars. I'm gonna close my eyes and Smarties! Oh my gosh, I haven't had Smarties in like 100 years. Haha. Right? Because if you pling age 100, yeah, you'll see the age. Haha. Like the Sanderson sisters, right? Okay. Let's dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Another arrow! Oh, I like, oh, what is this one? I'm trying to, I gotta recognize the chocolate bars with their feel now. I felt one, then I was like, oh, I like that one. Oh, it's this one. Reese's! I love Reese's because I love peanut butter. Yeah, so. Well, what is it, like Smarties? You save the red ones for last? I'm starting with my Reese's Pieces, though. Ha! Amazing. Yay! Thank you so much, girl, for the super chat. Smarties are one of your favorites, too. What are the chances? I'm getting it all over myself. And eating proteined hair, apparently, too. There's actually protein in peanut butter. So, yeah. Your Reese's, Becky. Ha! You have to come and pick a treat out of my kitty trick-or-treat bag. I'm going for Smarties next. Oh my goshes. Guys, you're gonna see me on sugar. Oh no. Scary things happen with me on sugar. Mandy, you've never had Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? You must be allergic to peanuts. Or you live under a rock. I'm just saying. Abby, you love Reese's? Me too. Smarties, I did not save the red ones. What color is this? It's like purpley. Still tastes good. And yellow. Orange. Pink. Yep, 2 slots to land this update. We know. These 2 right here. These 2 beauties. Another pink one. I love pink. No way. Okay, look. I swear. The last one in there is save the red ones for last. And I didn't even mean to. No freaking way. Wow. Wow. You don't like chocolate and peanut butter together? That's okay. I don't like pizza and pineapple together, so it's a trade-off now. We've officially found a trade-off. I haven't had Smarties in so long. Oh, I still have one left. Better drink some water. I'm gonna be coughing again. A new feature that we've been discussing for a while now is only 75 characters allowed out in your kingdom at a time. The rest have to be sent home. Remember a trick, guys. You can put it on the tongue. I'm not doing it because it'll take me too long. I love arrows. So this stream, I've had 5 little chocolate bars. I have a little, like, litter here of wrappings. I'm not shaming you, girl. Chat can say whatever they want, but now we at least have something. You shame me about not liking pineapples, right? And I shame you about not liking peanut butter. So is it really a shame anymore, or is it just a preference? I don't think there's any need. Now, just don't, if you're gonna come over and have, like, Nightmare Before Christmas movie night with me, don't bring a pineapple-only pizza, because, you know, then we got a problem. Like, I won't bring the chocolate bars that will only be Reese's peanut butter cups. Wow, it's so ridiculous. Well, you know, if you don't like chocolate and peanut butter, you can go like chocolate and marshmallow. Or you can add nuts to that as well. Like almonds are really good with that. Or, you know what I actually like is, what it was, I remember they don't sell it here in Canada, but they used to sell it in the States. I'm assuming they still do. What was it called? The equivalent here, it just doesn't have nuts in it. It's like, what is it, Bounty, I think, or something? I've never had that. But I remember, like, a long time ago, we had discovered, what is it, Almond Joy or something like that. And it's basically chocolate, coconut, and I think it's all, yeah, well, it must be Almond Joy. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. And they were so freaking good. I remember I went home and this was after we had been to Florida. And I remember I went home and I filled up a bowl of chocolate chips, like coconut, like flakes or whatever they use for like baking or whatever. I don't know. I don't really bake, so I don't really know the proper name, but whatever. And then added like some nuts in there and just like melted it a little bit and just eat it like a crazy person. Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 mini events coming, so it's going to be crazy. Lock, Shock, and Barrel are confirmed. Callum, you don't like chocolate and peanut butter anymore either? Oh, I see. I see. Pineapple on pizza is good. Becky, come on, get on my side, girl. You're on my side with chocolate and peanut butter. Should be on my side for pizza, too. The glowing skull in the background, it looks so cool. Okay, little secret about that is actually a dragon, like, going through the skull. Yeah, it's awesome. And it's actually a light that I have underneath. It looks like a little hockey puck, and it's lighting up, so... Yeah, I got the light on the other side. Oh, no, it's on the other side. It's actually reflecting on the... You can't really see it too well. Anyway, I might have too many cobwebs on it, but it's reflecting up on the bride and her husband. They're both dead. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys soon, but yeah. And then I got a big, like, skull. It looks like he's, like, my Dementor up there in the back. Like, you only see his bottom part, but, yeah, it's, like, for the effect for the background, but he's so cool. I can actually show you guys now because I'm actually done. But yeah, so that's my setup. Pretty cool. It looks better up close, but I'll show you guys. We're having a wedding back there for the bride. Oogie Boogie attraction is gonna be super awesome. I'm really excited for that. I'm glad that it is that, because I know I was talking about that as being like some sort of possibility, like it's like a game or whatever, but yeah, whatever. I'm glad Oogie Boogie is actually gonna have something for Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I think that's gonna be a lot more fun. There'll be more, I feel like, animations in and around there as well. Char, you don't like chocolate either, huh? I don't eat chocolate really. I'm not a huge like sugar person, but you know, I feel like I had to make the exception with you know, all the treats here. I mean, we can't really trick or treat without treats, right? I mean, I could have filled it up with kale, but you know, have kale chips every day, and that's messy. I can't have my cute cat bag then. You got the bride last year? Yeah, I got her too. But yeah, I'm hoping a lot of you guys that missed out on her last year will actually be able to get it. Because, yeah. I know some people spent so much on the chest to get her, and they were very disappointed. I was so lucky to only have to spend 100 gems. So I got the free chest that we all got, and then one other one from DMK, and then I just used 100, and then on the last one, and I got it. So I had 3 out of the 3 chests. That's when I got her. I was like, thank gosh, yes. It wasn't like getting Oogie Boogie. Do you guys know? This is a video from a long time ago, but I spent over $100 to get Oogie Boogie. Okay, from chests and stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy, and I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I was getting every other villain. And I was like shooting this video, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I thought, oh, okay, 20, 30 bucks, maybe 50 if I'm like get really unlucky, but like 100? Oh man. That was ridiculous. Saltwater teddy or lemon heads? What on earth are those? They seem like something right out of like, I don't know. They almost sound like a Zonko's product. Amanda, am I right? Oh, goshers. Let me remember that video. Oh, you got him. Yeah, because I only had, like, I think the only villain I needed from the Sapphire chest was the bride. So that's why, like, that was really my only option. So it was ridiculous. Yeah, I finished my Smarties. I have more Smarties in my trick-or-treat bag, though. I do. Saltwater and taffy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, I've never had that. You hate anything with lemons. Really? I mean, I don't have a lot of stuff with lemon, but there are some good things with lemons for sure. Amanda, you love it, okay? You know you just want to bust out your wand and be like, Expelliarmus. Right? Get all those treats for yourself. Oh gosh, this is like a little bit of a Slytherin move, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, now I want to watch Harry Potter and be a wizard today. No, I have to stick with my costumes. So crazy. So crazy. How much will the land cost? I don't know. There's only the 2 plots of land here. I don't actually know. Oh wow, my characters are becoming available again. It's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I don't know how much they're gonna cost yet. She didn't say. say. We shall have to see. That's okay, though. Like, I'm not overly worried about it. I mean, we could be getting one of them as being really expensive. Maybe that will be the 3 million land slot. Because we have a 1 and a 2. We just need a 3 now. It's possible. It's very possible. But that would really break the bank, you know? That would really break the bank. And I'm a little bit nervous about that, you know? I'll send these guys out for a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Mulan, you know, you're just going home for now. Because now I'm all nervous. Oh, I'm gonna send Lemia home, I think. Calhoun. I can always bring people back out, but for now, just keep my life simple for today until I'm all organized for you guys for tonight. It's gonna be really awesome. I'm so excited. I might stick with my original costume plan. That'll be good. And then next time I bust out my my ears. Like, look at how cool those are. Those are just so freaking cool. Then I can go ahead and do the Jack Skellington face. So crazy. You don't have magic for that kind of land? Yeah, well, we'll see. There's gonna be 2 plots, so one of them could be cheap, and then one could be a bit more expensive. I could see that happening. I feel like it's gonna happen one day. I'd be surprised if it didn't, but I mean, unless they start being nice to us and nothing's ever gonna cost that much again. But I mean, realistically, guys, come on. Well, thanks, Liam, for being here for the stream. See you soon. Again, I don't know if it's 3 million, guys, but just be prepared for it being 3 million, because you never know, okay? You never know. You only got Jack and Sally. That's okay. You'll have a chance to get some of the other characters, hopefully. So start saving up your gems, guys, a little bit, or your real money, or whatever, because you might want some of those other characters, right? I'm just saying. A magic generator. I think the closest thing we have to that right now is having Star Wars in this area. Right? It's like it generates that 15% more, or having the thrill zone is like their magic generator, but like it's not really. They need to lower the requirements for this. I cannot tell you. I mean, I know that I could spread my decorations out a bit and I could probably achieve that, but like the concession stands, it's ridiculous. I'd prefer like things to be more set. I may just even take out the cocoa when it comes time, and then spread things out a bit more over here with the Nightmare and stuff, so I can have more of those concessions. But his Nightmare will have like quite a bit of stuff that way with like Steamboat Willie, and I can have Maleficent's horn stand over here. Like there's a lot, and like there's that pumpkin spice concession. Like there's a lot of like Halloween type of stuff. The other thing, okay, that I could do, my mom actually suggested this to me, was because she had said, okay, well, why don't you just move or take out Toy Story? And I was like, never. And she was like, no. She was like, hear me out, because if you put all of your Nightmare stuff here, apparently it works really well. And so I'm kind of curious to see if I can fit all of this stuff here. You know, all of this over into this area, and then with the new attraction, it could work. I could have all my spooky stuff up at the front here. Would be interesting to try, especially if I'm considering moving Toy Story, right? I mean, Toy Story, though, the thing is that attraction enchantment levels are so high and good for this right now. It's like a bit of a cringe to remove them, you know? But, I mean, Nightmare, like, we're working on, I guess, so it's appropriate to have that all out in the kingdom, and it's a decent way to justify having all of that kind of stuff out, is to just fill that land with it. So the candy corn, oh gosh, it is sweet, isn't it? Yeah, so there is a lot of like spooky concessions that we could consider, and even if they're like borderline spooky, they could work. I could also even add ones like the poison, like the candy apple stand. Like I could have that even there. Like we could decide to put villainy stuff in there, like Syndrome's wig stand, just to kind of spice things up a little bit. You know, Steamboat Willie, as I said, even though it's not spooky, it just looks spooky. Jafar's lamp, if I want to transition anywhere. Let's see here. What else is kind of villainy? I don't know if I have the... Oh, this one here. Cobra backpack. And the nice thing about these villain concession stand ones, and I know you guys might be like, why would you put Aladdin over there? You have a section for Aladdin. It's because these concession stands are going to be different types, right? I mean, not these two here necessarily, but they're also legendary and like epic typically. So when those ones get put into the game, you know, into that around California Screaming, that is going to help you out a lot with the production of magic and stuff like that and everything. So it may not be a bad idea, and it will offer a variety of different types of concession stands as well if you choose some of the villain stuff to actually have in your kingdom in that area. So I'm going to be looking for like efficiency and like what's going to look good, but also things that are going to like help produce me with like a lot of magic. If I'm going to bother doing this thrill zone, even trying it out, if I'm going to empty my kingdom, you better believe I'm going to be trying to make it worth it. For sure. I mean, I'm literally 2 attraction enchantments away from, you know, completing this whole attraction enchantment thing. So it's just crazy. Like, I'm so close to getting that, but I know I still need 3 more quests to do there. So it's like, but having like 13 little planters out, like, it just looks junky. Blech. I haven't tried candy corn, but it sounds too sweet, you know. Nerds. Oh my gosh, those sweets, those are like... Oh, I think I remember trying those like a long time ago. I think my brother really liked those. Yeah. They're fun. They're a good sharing one. But... yeah, too much sugar does bad things to me, so... well, I mean, I guess that's up for different people's opinions, but... I wish Finkelstein was added. You were shocked that he wasn't in this update. I think Lock, Shock, and Barrel is enough for this update. I think future Tower Challenge, like maybe like next year or something like that, adding him to the kingdom makes sense. I mean, I thought like if they needed something really simple for this update, yes, that's what they would have done. Because then it's only one character and dialogue and stuff. They already have his tower in the game. You don't need to add another attraction, like all that kind of stuff, right? So realistically, I think that was the easy way to go about things if they were behind on stuff. But I mean, they kind of stinged with Gord, so they kind of needed to give us something big now just to keep the game going, because it was really dying down a lot. And like even me, I was like, you know, like I had to almost remind myself to check my kingdom every day at times. So I'm like, all right, this is getting a little bit slow. And I know collecting can be fun for characters and stuff, but I mean, like, you know, it's only so much fun when it takes ages for things to drop, you know? So, it just takes a while. Does anybody have any questions about the new update or about the kingdom or anything like that? I'm thinking about wrapping up now, and then I'm going to get myself all ready and spooky for a spectacular Twitch night. It's going to be great. Definitely starting with Fortnite. I'll do a few solos, and we'll work out some skins and stuff to do. It'll be great. I'm going to have some non-sugary food. Sour gummy worms. Oh my gosh, I started you guys on a crazy candy chat. And don't forget, guys, if I get the update on Tuesday at a good hour, I'll be launching my new thing on YouTube. So, yeah, make sure you guys have that notification bell on so you guys know about the stream and stuff like that. And then also, if you follow on Insta, you'll know as well because I'll post in my story. It's gonna be good. You wonder if your Android is going to be compatible with this update. It should be compatible. The only thing is that you need to make sure you have storage on your phone. If you don't have enough, then yeah, I could see that being a problem. For sure. Spooktober. Yeah, that's right. That's what we were calling it. I was trying to think what we were calling it yesterday. Spooktober. Maybe I think I actually am coming up with a plan for Spooktober. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it's already 4, guys. We have spent 3 hours together on YouTube today. Oh my. Oh my. My favorite character in the kingdom? Minnie Mouse, because I love Minnie, but I mean, there's so many. I love so many because it literally it changes every minute. I'm like, oh, and then this character and this character, but Minnie Mouse is like my favorite. So it's so many years. Yeah, actually, we're calling it Spooktober, but I was trying to think of a good thing that I could use for it, and I think Spooktober is a pling for YouTube. I could have that just to send over for Twitch for the dressing up every single day. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous that I'm gonna be able to do it. I mean, I think I can. I'm just like little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Notification squad. Notice squad. Sorry. Is Tangled being balanced? I don't think so. I think it's already been balanced as far as I know. I didn't hear her say anything about Tangled being changed whatsoever. Oh, Amanda, 3 hours of your time. Well, guess what? I'm about to waste a lot more of it. Look out. Big stream tonight. Attacking the War. Oh, is it open now? Okay. Yeah, I missed attacking last time, so I'll make sure to do it this time. Thank you for reminding me, Char. I'll do the heist actually after this. When I get off, I'll start the heist or whatever while I'm doing my big switch over before I get ready. It shouldn't take too long. I don't think I'm gonna do the crazy face tonight. I was thinking about doing it, but no, I'm not going to. The other one's still like I'll have some work to do, but it's not that bad. Last night was harder. Or I think this one will be easier than yesterday. Apparently, my nose is very ticklish. It's such a weird thing to know about yourself. My favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid. Favorite live action, though, is Cinderella. You're part of the Notice Squad as well. Awesome! Awesome. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'll post on social media before I go on Twitch. For sure. Am I happy about the new capacity? No. I think 100 should have been probably what they started with and then done, whatever. But I think they have a reason for starting with 75, so I'm being patient with it. And then I think over time it will go up to make us happy, but I think them starting with 75, I feel like it's a little low. I mean, I know I've changed a bit from when I checked earlier. I used to had 110 in my kingdom when I just checked it randomly when I started, like when I opened my kingdom here today after we knew about it. Now I have 102. So, but I still have guys here at home that can collect, right, that are literally collecting tokens. So it's a lot right now. So I think they're going to have to make some balancing changes, especially with the attraction enchantments, to be honest, if they're going to be able to pull this off. For sure. Yeah, so don't forget, guys, to check Twitch tonight. If you guys are new to Twitch, you guys like really need to check it out because it's awesome. And yeah, you shouldn't, if you're ever considering Twitch, now is definitely the time because like it's so amazing right now. It's so amazing right now. And there's just so much stuff we're doing on there with all the different games or whatever. Like, I really think it's good. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another, I almost said Disney Magic Kingdoms live stream. Oh my gosh. Kitty Cat Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Again, don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to give the stream a big Mickey thumbs up to show your support. And again, make sure you guys turn on that notification bell after you subscribe today because lots of stuff coming this coming week with obviously Disney Magic Kingdoms, the channel, and everything. So you guys will want to stay up to date so you guys don't miss any of the information live. And for those of you guys that are going to pop over on Twitch, I look forward to seeing you guys there again tonight and gaming with you, chatting with you over Discord. All right, have a wonderful day, guys, and I will see you soon.
I'm a kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat. If you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched. Kitty. Scratched. Meow, 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 meow. 고양이. 환하게 한편 가만히 거야. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Why won't you play with me? I am just a cat who wants only to play forever with your heart. I'm a kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat. Meow. If you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched. Kitty. Scratched. Kitty. I'm a kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat. If you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched. Kitty. Scratched. Meow, 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 meow. 고양이. 환하게 한편 가만히 거야. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Why won't you play with me? I am just a cat who wants only to play forever with your heart. I'm a kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat. Meow. If you mess with me, you're gonna get scratched.